It's morning. You all wake up, and to recap last session, uh, y'all met Chloe, the little gremlin girl. Made a couple deals with her patron Goro, and kind of just the guy protecting her right now. Uh, Went and helped out a bear in a muddy cave by killing a Nothic, and you discovered a pit into the Underdark.
And marked it on our map.
And
And we
marked it on your
said,
map.
we went, cool, and then moved on.
Yeah. Yes. You marked it in group notes. Good, because I did not remember how far it was. Itch, 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 itch. Alrighty.
And then we went to sleep not the next night, but the following night, and we heard a concert. Or some of us did.
Cat was woken up, and Richter and Metal both kind of witness, since they're not asleep, they're just sentient. A Nathan, you're picking me up.
I'm picking you up? How the fuck am I
Yes.
picking you up?
I don't know, but I can hear myself in your mic.
Speak.
Okay. Maybe it was just your mic started auto-adjusting.
Yeah, I had the feeling that that's what it was while I was sitting quietly.
Already wrong person.
So I guess I'll just breathe like an 86-year-old man who thinks he saw the devil, but he's not too sure.
Or you could just mute when you're not talking like I do.
Nah.
I actually tried to breathe like very heavily for like one strong exhale.
So you mean
Just
you tried to sigh?
Yeah. DMDEAD.
Okay, I got a question if we're going ahead and starting.
Yeah.
If I wanted to transfer the warning property to another weapon, would that be like deconstruct the weapon in one project and then do it in another project, or can I do it on one?
The way it would work is if you want to transfer the property, the transference will be the check.
Okay, then.
So basically, like, you will be deconstructing it and putting it on something new, but you can also just specifically use your thing to deconstruct, and with deconstruction, you can use multiple items. But if you're transferring it, it's one over.
Gotcha.
And
So if I've added
since you
multiple
since you are using the parts from something, there is no cost for it. You just have to roll.
Okay, then this morning, since I'm gonna be completely honest, I completely forgot last session, and I was really out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a new transfer the warning property to the battle axe.
Alrighty, give me a skill check, and yeah, fuck it, I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay.
Oh, so it was a long rest?
Yes.
Splendid.
You slept the night, and the only one who was woken up was Sumi, but she was able to get back to bed rather quickly.
Splendid. I got my one free spell use back.
Huh.
Oof.
11.
With an 11, let me check crafting. That could have been really bad.
Yeah.
With an 11, that is a success.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, if you hadn't rolled with advantage, that nat 1 would have destroyed the weapon entirely.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Sometimes.
you transfer the warning effect over to the battle axe. Add yourself a battle axe of warning into your inventory.
And destroy get rid of the Mordecai's foil warning.
Yes. I don't think I told Walter or Nathan, but the flail of warning being named Mordecai's was a really petty thing I did to the other party. because the paladin hated Mordecai with a burning passion. So I'm like, okay, you know what? You've been such an ass to this NPC who's just trying to be nice to you. The flail of warning speaks in his voice.
How fun.
So yeah, he sold it first opportunity.
Probably got money out of it, but still.
Yeah, he got 50 gold.
And then they immediately spent it on noble shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. They went
Everything.
crazy on noble shit.
Yeah. They got good rolls on noble shit. Can't blame them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna immediately look at Sumi. Sorry, but here you go.
Mm-hmm. She'll put it in her bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm eating goldfish.
Damn, your
So-
Paul for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hate that I lost initiative on.
Ah!
I lost. Wait, do I know the recipe now, Paul?
Yes, you know the recipe, and to replicate an uncommon recipe, let's see. 1 second. I need to adjust something really quick. To replicate an uncommon recipe, it will be 100 gold.
Okay.
Because I have decided to cut down rather heavily on that enormous price. Because with the tinkering tools of Walter learning recipes, it didn't make much sense for the recreation to be the exact same price as the item he was making. So, yeah. Once you learn the recipe of something, you can recreate it for a much cheaper price because you know how to cut corners, basically.
Okay. Then
All
when
right.
I'll save up for 100 gold and probably put that on my war pick.
I am doing something real quick.
And I'm keeping track of what recipes I know, by the way, so you don't have to.
Alrighty. Let's see. And yeah. Y'all are all good to go.
Turn towards the group. Did anyone notice a sound last night?
Did anyone not notice the sound?
Chloe raises her hand.
Okay. Should we head in that direction?
I raise my hand.
Okay, so we got some heavy sleepers in the party, but do we want to go that way?
You will note it is in the direction you were told the artifact was in. Straight
Okay.
east.
Might
Oh.
as well. We need to go that way anyway.
It seems
Okay.
the stars align.
Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and explain, like, just tell Crafts and Chloe, right?
Yeah.
That what we heard last night sounded like a concert. I don't know what was happening, but it was a concert.
Interesting.
Since Sumi
Oh,
can't do
wouldn't-
something else, she's gonna just give one of her rations to Chloe.
I was thinking about that, and I think it would just be best if Richter or Metal gave their rations since they don't eat.
Well, none of them have tried. So she is.
Okie dokie. You give a ration to Chloe.
I mean, if you need rations, we'll just give you some.
If they want to be charitable, they could give Sumi a ration.
I grab out all of my rations. Here you go.
Oh, so you're
Do you?
hungry.
Yes, I give you every single one of my rations. I
Yeah.
have 9 rations left.
Alright.
What?
Alright.
I was trying to figure out why you had 9. I'm
Fine.
like, oh right, because you were the one who gave the first one to Chloe.
Yeah.
I don't give my rations to criminals.
She literally hasn't done any criminal activity with the party. What do you mean?
Change your past sins.
Atone.
How do you change the past?
The deus
Very
vult,
easily,
motherfucker.
says the Chronomancer.
Honestly.
Walker, Metal sitting there, change your past. It's like, well, how do you change your past? Metal, reprogramming.
Software update.
What you're saying
Past
is
software deleted.
I mean, while Sumi hasn't done anything with the party, we still. Okay.
You've only been told. You haven't seen anything. She
Yet.
literally has not done.
I mean,
Any
she doesn't
criminal
leave much to the
activity.
imagination, let's be honest.
What do you mean by that?
I
What do you mean by that?
don't know what you're talking about.
My brother in Christ, click on G characters. That's what Sumi looks like.
Yes, I'm aware.
Bruh.
You don't leave much to the imagination either, Mr. Blobby.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
She
No,
doesn't
dick.
leave much to the imagination. She is fully clothed. She wears
No
pants.
dick.
She wears shoes.
No balls.
She wears.
No asshole.
she wears a shirt.
Matter of fact, there are no orifices.
Everywhere
Just
is
Pretty
an
sure
orifice
this
if you
thing
wanted to
feeds
be.
on radiation.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So yeah, morning rituals aside, what do you do now?
Shall we head towards the sound of the concert?
When you can't do your normal morning ritual, sobs. Anyway, might as well.
Why, I said you do your normal morning rituals.
And I said I can't. Anyway,
She's gonna look over. Why can't you?
out of character.
She was talking to the demon in the corner. Wait your turn, Skeletor.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me?
Okay. Ready to go, people?
I'd say I'm pretty much ready. I don't have anything infusion wise that I feel like I should change.
Okay.
I'm pulling up a campaign real quick just so I have quick access. One moment. Let's go Richter. He was the first one I saw.
Roll to die.
I mean,
No,
I have a backup character, but
By having your sheets on hand, I'm able to quickly look at things like your passive perception and whatnot.
I have big pee-pee.
So when I'm doing like DM rolls and whatnot, I don't have to ask to instill fear. Now I just won't tell you.
Big pee-pee fear.
Perception, mine's just a 12.
Yeah. Alrighty. As y'all are heading along and whatnot, let's see. What is Chloe's? Oh dear God. The only one who doesn't notice this is Chloe.
Small child moment.
She doesn't have good wisdom. You notice something hiding in the bushes off to your left as you're heading down.
How big is the thing hiding in the bush?
About same size as Chloe. Okay. Sorry.
Another child! Gotta collect them all.
she's gonna yell out, hello?
shit, we've been spotted! Get him! And 4 goblins jump out of the bushes. And I rolled for this. I fucking rolled because I was curious. All 4 of them have guns. Roll initiative.
Everyone run! Scatter!
I'm just like,
Scatter?
for shits and giggles, I'm gonna say the goblins. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna say one of the goblins might have a gun. I'm gonna roll for it real quick. All 4 of them have guns.
Phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, my goal has been achieved.
You're gonna get so many guns after this. If we survive. Wow.
I'm pretty sure most of y'all have more than 8 HP, right?
But it's a gun.
Yes. Unless one of them is straight up carrying an anti-material rifle or a shotgun, they deal like 8 damage max.
Yeah, so that's like 2 to 3 shots per person.
Congrats. Don't get shot.
Yeah, don't get shot, Mr.
Ain't that right, my fellow high AC players?
17, 10, 10, 12. Okay.
Hey,
17.
oh my gosh, my rogue character has a higher AC than Sumi now.
And.
Bro,
Chloe.
don't die.
Chloe has a
They haven't even
+2
shot
as
us
well.
yet.
Of course. And Chloe gets an 11.
I'll tell you
Alrighty.
gonna roll. It's initiative time. It's your favorite time.
Lonnie and your initiative, please.
Oh, sorry.
No more anime.
Boys.
Cease. Cease your Elden Ring.
I'm not. Playing mine?
Cease Minecraft.
No.
Are you doing it? Are you beating the Ender Dragon?
He's beating the High Dragon.
Oh.
Alrighty, first up is Gob number
Minecraft
1.
is my favorite game. Simple yet complex.
Everyone run, everyone scatter.
I'm playing on Skyblock server.
Hmm.
By the way, Elijah, you have an advantage on your initiative.
No, I don't.
Oh, you didn't attune to the new axe?
No, I gave the axe to Sumi.
Oh, right.
She took it.
Did you want to attune to it, Sumi?
It's not for her.
Okay. Just make it through. Alrighty, first up is Gob number 1. Gob number 1 is going to kind of like be the most ready of the group and look between the 5 of you, trying to determine who's the biggest threat, and he's gonna try and shoot Chloe.
I
The
just
biggest threat, the little
I
child!
like to imagine he like tactical rolls out of the bush and then just fires squatted.
Tactical roll, fire on the child.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. No.
Alrighty, with a 7, the bullet shoots right by Chloe, and the goblin kind of jumps and whatnot, and he goes, "Damn it, I don't know how to use these things. We were told they were really good. They're fucking garbage."
Can we talk this out?
No.
Why?
You heard the man. You heard the man. He said no.
He
Okay.
did say no. No means no.
We don't want to talk it out. Coxgun.
Okay, it's my turn.
Careful.
next,
He's
and,
careful. He's rabid. Grabs him by the face. Melts him.
Okay, which one is my life drinker target?
Oh, right, I need to do that life drinker roll. Alrighty, so.
Chloe.
No, he can't be an ally.
He was correct. Alright, with a 1d4, you will be targeting goblin number 2, which just so happens to be right next to you and Chloe.
I'm just gonna like turn my head slowly and just go red-eyed and go Time to swipe. I'm going to attack Goblin number 2. Just with a basic attack. +4. Yes. What's up?
I was just, With
11.
an 11, the goblin kind of like jumps back, dodging the swing as you hack at him.
If there's anything.
Drop your weapons, drop your gold, drop your food, and we'll let you live.
You'll be lucky if you get out of this alive.
Alrighty,
Okay.
goblin number 4. Or if you aren't doing anything else.
I'm not doing anything else. Go ahead.
I like to jump the gun a bit, my bad.
You're fine.
Goblin number 4 is going to do the same thing as his brother in arms and try and pick a target. And Goblin number 4 is going to shoot at metal.
Take this, metal man.
No,
More
bro.
metal.
And with an 8, the bullet ricochets off ricochets off of Metal's armor, not doing anything. It's like, wow, these really are a piece of garbage. And the Goblin number 4 is going to use its bonus action to try and or it's going to use its bonus action to disengage and try and back off a bit.
It's a rogue.
That's just a goblin thing.
No, yeah, that's just the goblin thing.
It's a goblin.
Alrighty, and Crafts or Chloe? Did you want to go first, Nathan, or let Chloe go?
I'll go first. There are several goblins, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that these several goblins, if I positioned myself correctly, would be in a line?
No. At most, you'd be able to hit 2. They are surrounding your party.
Oh, they're in a circle.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Tally ho, I guess. I'm gonna.
Whose hose are you tallying? Because at the moment, it's 0 across the board.
We're going magic stone.
By the power of the rock.
Gonna bonus action magic stone and just gonna fling it at one.
Alrighty, you'll be rolling with disadvantage due to ranged spell attack.
They're like right on us?
Yes.
Oh,
That's why they're
never
all
mind.
rolling with disadvantage simply because of the fact
oh,
they
I
don't know
thought
how to use guns. Plus,
I thought
they're
it was-
point blanking you.
Oh, I thought it was because they don't know how to use guns. I thought that's why. But no,
I
if
can't
they're
give
straight up
triple I can't give triple disadvantage. They are stupid.
Okay, then never mind then. If they're straight up just right in front of me, no, I'm just gonna hand them.
Zahando!
Yes, shocking grasp. Guns of metal?
Alrighty. The guns are metal, their armor is metal, and their swords are metal.
Splendid. We'll pull out with the advantage. Whee!
Zibbity-zabbity.
Crit fishing!
Radical.
Whee! Crit fishing!
Alrighty, what one are you attacking?
The one who goes next.
That's 2 and 3.
We'll go.
Or actually, yeah, that's 2 and 3, but that's after Walter and Chloe.
Splendid. I'm gonna do it to number 3 just because.
Alrighty, you go for number 3. Give
10 damage.
With a 10 damage, goblin number 3 just, and then he falls over dead.
Next one.
Stop fighting or else you'll end up like him.
Goblins die, goblins are born. Nothing new. Alrighty, and Chloe's gonna kind of look to the party and ask, so, what should I do here? Like, spells or stabs or debuff?
Follow your heart.
My heart wants food.
Then let's end this quickly.
Yes, do what you think would be best.
Chloe basically system 32s and decides to instead take the dodge action this turn.
Well,
I do not regret my decision.
child moment.
Gob number 3 is dead. Gob number 2 is going to look at Crafts and go, "Listen, we aren't backing off, but it doesn't mean we're letting you get away with this." He's going to drop his gun and instead draw his scimitar, trying to slash at Crafts. Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, someone actually hit him.
Not the 26. You take 7 slashing damage.
Eh.
And there's more where that came from.
And you're
Alrighty.
next.
Oh no. Alrighty, up next is Metal.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go roll to hit the nearest goblin.
Alrighty. That would be gob number 1. Since I always assume the paladin is leading.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit with the Warhammer hand dial plus 5. 11 to hit.
With an 11, you clank against the goblin's shield.
Dang.
Nice try, bucket of bolts.
Ooh.
Alrighty, and that brings it along to Sume, if Walter doesn't have a bonus action.
I do, but I'm not gonna bother using it in this case.
You're not worth it.
Yeah.
Sume. Ooh-ah.
Since they're right next to us, I guess she'll use her
Sumitar.
her scimitar to swing at him.
Alrighty.
Does a 24 hit?
Dear Lord, it do.
Alright. It ignites as it swings. Do I add... I don't add the modifier to the fire, right?
Correct.
Okay. 5 slashing and 6 fire.
And what goblin you doing this to?
The one in front of her. I don't know which one, but...
1 or 2.
One shot, right?
1 and 4 have shot. 3 got butchered before he could take a turn, and 2 stab crafts.
Okay. One's the one I think that shot at Chloe. Go for one. Boom. Easy peasy.
Alrighty. Sumi swings her singe and cuts cleanly through the goblin as it kind of like ignites a little bit as it collapses to the ground.
That max fire damage.
Yeah. They have 7 health. They're just a wee little goblin.
I'm just a level 1 goblin.
I don't know why I'm going in this dungeon! Oh, his sword looks so big and scary! I ran out of breath.
I knew where she's done.
Oh, I failed my con save!
Because I forgot to
Alright.
breathe in before doing that.
Goblin 1 was just split in half, and Richter, you're up.
Oh, I am? I'm gonna go for Goblin
No,
2.
he's Richter.
Swing the hit goblin number 2.
23.
Oh, that's a hit.
Man, we are absolutely destroying these poor goblins.
Every single hit y'all have landed has been over 20.
So far, yes.
We've had a crit, a 24, and a 23 in terms of landing attacks. Everything else has been like 11.
I just gotta check something, sorry.
The range. Since you are locked with Goblin number 2, you deal 3 slashing damage.
Oof, you hate to see it.
One necrotic
One
damage.
necrotic damage. Alrighty. Goblin number 2 is still standing, but now he has a nasty looking wound on his chest. You may have hit me, but I'll still hit you back with much more force. And that your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna save Act Surge and all that for the boss fight.
Okay. Goblin number 4, now at a distance, is going to also drop the pistol and draw his short bow. Try and go for a pot shot on. Oh, I meant to do a 1d5. Go for a pot shot on Crafts.
They hate him, for he spoke the truth.
Nathan,
I got crit, didn't I?
you got hit for 23, or you got hit on a 23.
Ow.
So,
It's a bit rude.
Crafts
and you
over
take
here.
7 piercing damage.
Yet again,
Again.
tanking.
Again! Ow!
SMH, it would be a shame if that damage got blocked. Smiles.
He cannot block ranged attacks, only melee.
Oh, he could have blocked the other one.
Yeah.
SMH.
Yes.
We need to scream at Walter more,
Yeah.
so he
Huh?
pays attention.
And the goblin is going to try running away now.
Your interception is not working because you're not intercepting.
Now that he is a safe distance away.
You're good.
And he vanishes into the brush. Goblin number 4 has fled.
Okay, but can I search? Perhaps listen.
Can I do the D&D thing?
The D&D thing.
Yes. There's a special little thing in D&D that you can do.
Oh.
Yes. It's called blind fire.
Oh.
Alrighty, after Goblin 12's turn, it rolls around to your turn.
Splendid.
With a blind fire, you'll be rolling with disadvantage.
Correct. The point is that even though it's at disadvantage, there's a chance.
There's a chance.
And since now that I don't have to win, now that I'm not attacking somebody within melee range, I'm gonna pull out a magic stone. I spy.
By the power of the rock, I smite thee!
I'm gonna sling it around. I'm like, I spy with my little eye.
Oh.
12.
You fling off the rock into the brush, and you hear an, oh shit! But it doesn't hit.
Splendid.
Can I?
Close. Could have been good.
Can I?
I'm now going to step a little bit to the side and drink a potion. Because owie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, my heart.
I want to go over when you got hit by that second 7 damage. Fucking Claymore of the face came on.
Oh,
After hearing the oh shit, Can I do a hearing perception to try and, like, lock on where it is so I can chase after?
Oh, +8, let's fucking go.
Oh.
You may use an action or a bonus action to do so on your turn.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we
Wait.
were in combat or not.
No, you're still in combat. Goblin 2 is still alive.
Oh. I forgot about him.
Chloe is once again going to look to the party for advice on what to do.
If you have a way to chase after that thing, I'd be advised.
Agreed.
Okay. Chloe is going to kind of like step back a bit away from the goblin and take an opportunity attack from him as he swings his scimitar. You watch as he swings it, a barrier forms from the flick of Chloe's wrist as she casts Shield.
So pog.
And Chloe's going to look in the same direction that Kraft's fired in and try as well. Firing an Eldritch Blast with a 10. Nothing. I tried.
You did your best.
Alrighty. And that's Chloe's everything, really. It rolls on to Metal.
Yeah.
The final goblin. It looks beaten up in front of Richter.
So I'm going to roll to hit it. End its life.
Delete Goblo.
Fucking hell. 7.
Metal swings and a miss.
Oh my gosh, it's the same thing as Gold. He's too big, he's telegraphing his attacks.
By the power of the Order.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Well, I'm spent. Good night.
Mhm.
Alrighty. And after the metal goes Gobbo number 2. Let's give it up for Gobbo number 2. Gobbo number 2 is going to continue being engaged with Richter and swing at him with a scimitar. And kind of just whiff it horribly. I don't even need to... yeah. And that's Gobbo number 2. He would try and disengage, but he's kind of too afraid of what he keeps watching. The fucking barrage of magic death flying. And he can't get far enough away for it to matter on his turn. And that brings us down to Sumi.
I'd like to... Wait a second. Hold on. I want to check something.
The bonfire is lit.
Okay, yeah, I'll just do a hearing perception check. I
Alright.
specify hearing because...
Yeah,
Yeah.
got advantage because you fucks.
Advantage. What's my perception? Okay.
With an 8, you hear Dickle.
Well, you know what? I might not be able to hear, but I know which way they shot and which way he ran, so I'm just gonna run that way with my movement.
Alrighty. As you turn to run, Goblin... No? Yeah. Because his turn just passed. Goblin number 2 is going to take an opportunity attack at you.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I didn't realize that he was there. I thought he was on the other side.
Can't see short people.
Yeah.
1 and 2 were by Richter and Sumi.
Oh.
4 was by Nathan, that's why he keeps shooting at him.
Oh, I thought you had said 1 and 4 when I was like choosing which to hit.
Did he shoot at me again?
No, he's gone. Dealing 12 slashing damage.
My back!
Gotcha, bitch.
Damn.
Anyway, she's gonna chase after his friend. Or where she saw him go.
Okie dokie. What's your movement speed?
30. I don't know if I can
Okay.
use my action to dash or not, since I used the
Yes, you
bonus
can.
to... Okay. So yeah.
Your bonus was perception, so.
Yeah. She'll dash into the forest after him.
Alrighty, now I'm gonna do a fate roll. Because
Runs
of your
into
low
trap.
perception roll. Okay. You managed to find his trail and chase him down, catching up with him.
Come back here!
For Chloe and Crafts, if you do a ranged attack now that Sumi has found him, you will not be suffering a disadvantage.
She's tall, you can see where he is now. The orange hair
Sumi is
stands
tall,
out.
and the orange hair stands out. Alrighty. And after Sumi, rolls back around to Richter.
I shall finish this thing off.
I believe in you.
8. I
You
did.
shall not finish this thing off.
No! No, don't
I'm
say it's another zombie, no!
I'm definitely not action searching, so go ahead and pass my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us
I'd
around
rather
to...
not take a short rest.
Wait, does it refill on a short rest?
Yeah.
Check it, because I'm uncertain on that one.
Action surge, and second wind both come back on a short rest.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. Do you want to action search?
Okay, well, we could probably take a short rest after this, right?
Yeah, I'd like to. Yes,
Okay,
I'm sure
yeah,
Sumi
right.
would like to as well.
That's fair. Okay, then I'm gonna action search, just smack him again. Try to smack him again.
I believe as hard as I can.
Mm-hmm.
You hit
22.
him. Roll damage.
Eight. Do I need to roll a necrotic too?
Go ahead.
Okay. Five. Oh, 13 together. I really made up for my other one.
You watch as Richter brings his axe up, then swings it. The goblin narrowly dodges the first one. Then, as if you can hear Richter say, "Not good enough," he brings it back around and cleaves the goblin straight in half. Richter, roll 2d6.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to. I was looking that up to see what it was real quick.
The temp HP lasts until long rest, so you will be able to keep it for the next bit. And you gain
Okay,
5
sure.
temp.
Him.
Alrighty. So, now, let's see. After Richter's turn, it ticks down to Goblin number 4, who, now seeing Sumi in front of him, is going to be like, "Holy shit, she's fast!" and take a swing. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Nobody has a 20 yet.
No.
And deal 8 damage.
Dies.
Are you unconscious?
Dies.
Yes or no?
Yeah. He went for my
And-
ankles.
Sumi's down. The goblin is going to then use its movement to get the fuck out of here, and its bonus action to try and hide. and kind of stumbles away, terrified.
This could be it. This could be where the party kills her.
Okay.
I mean, it is true.
Alrighty, and that's
They
the
could.
goblin's turn. It rolls around to Chloe and Crafts. Due to the goblin's poor stealth, you still can keep a visual on him.
Splendid. I'm going to get closer to the direction of the goblin. That puts me at how much distance from him?
60, using your full movement.
Okay, good enough. I'm gonna point.
There's an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna point in front of him. I'm gonna point in front of him at a stone and then catapult it up into him.
Okay. And he's got to make a dex save.
Dex.
And it's a sucker save spell, right?
Yep.
And he gets nailed. Because I
Correct.
doubt you would dump Hint.
Correct. He takes 8 damage.
Damn, double min roll.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, fucking hell, really?
You watch as Crafts kind of wibbles up, tosses a pebble up into the air, then casts Catapult on it, and it shoots off, and the goblin tries to turn around and dodge it, only to get hit square in the face and drop dead.
Ha!
Encounter over. Chloe
We
is
also have
going
some
to...
potion.
Chloe is going to run over if nobody does anything, and use one of Sumi's potions to bring her up.
You know what? That works.
The child doesn't have any potions, so...
No, I thought she was gonna use some healing some demonic healing magic. Not just like, hey, here's your own thing.
Here's your own thing. The red liquid must be good.
Fair enough.
Dear
Can I
Lord,
pick
this
up-
child...
Now then, the guns.
Okay. Well, I was gonna roleplay something.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the guns and pick it up and be like, "Okay, I saw that Wilfred had one of these. What are they?" I'm just gonna point it and show it to Crafts.
One moment, Cat. I need to pull up the character sheet so I can...
Are they all different ones, or these are all the same?
Well, let him give him a moment.
Yeah.
Nathan.
They are all flintlock pistols, so single shots.
Gotcha. Doesn't matter to me.
And Cat max rolls for 10 HP. You hear that, Cat?
Yeah,
Okay.
I applied it.
Hmm.
She'll just slowly sit up, get her bearings.
Chloe gives a thumbs up to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna keep trying to. I'm gonna ask that to Crafts now.
And be like, yes, let me take a look. Let me looky. Yes. A little bit less than I was expecting, but still something usable. Black powder weaponry. They'll definitely will tear a hole through someone.
It is specifically a... Why is this not showing up? A palm pistol.
Palm pistol.
Yes. And each of the goblins only had 2 shots each. So, in total, there are... Let's see. 4,
So
6,
only
8
2 of
shots
them.
left. There are 8 shots left.
That doesn't matter for me. I'm gonna grab one of the guns, and you'll see that I'll pull something out of my bag and take out my wand. And you'll see I'll mess with something that's stuck to the bottom of my wand, and then kind of pry it, and then get it off of my wand, put my wand away, and I'm gonna go over to one of the pistols and Gonna look for a spot, find a spot probably inside of the chamber near where the gunpowder ignites, and affix a little doohickey there. And I'm going to infuse pistol. There. Now that's gonna do me some good.
What does that do?
This, I'm gonna hold the gun, and then when you see me hold the gun in a certain manner, and you see you'll see the hammer pull itself back automatically. I'm like, he's like, it shoots without ammo. And I'll point at a tree, and I'll just shoot the tree. And like you'll see it for like a second, hits the tree, but then there's no bullet, there's no bullet left in the tree. There's no pellet, nothing. Okay. It's just a strike, and then I hold the gun, and you see the thing pulls itself back automatically.
I'm gonna pick up one of the other pistols. I'm gonna keep holding the pistol that I was holding. I'm gonna be like, these are interesting.
Yes. They can be quite useful, I guess, if used correctly. Granted, if used correctly. And some other things can also be done with them.
I'm going to turn to the group. I'm going to turn towards the other two, to Metal and Sumi, and say, okay, Sumi's not near us, is she?
Yeah, Sumi's kind of in the forest.
Since Crafts didn't move, she's about 60 feet away with Chloe. But okay. Y'all would get back together if Sumi decided that.
She's hanging out where she is at the moment.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna look to Metal first, and I'm gonna say, do you care if I take the bullets?
Oh, no, go right ahead. Oh, Metal. You're asking Metal.
Yeah, I don't think you'd care, because you have an infinite gun now.
Yes, I do.
By the power of the bottomless gun. What?
So what'd you say, Walter?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Well, what do you think?
Bold of you to assume I think.
Okay, sorry.
About what?
I was gonna take the one of the guns and the rest of the bullets that the goblins had.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So you have
Well, I was gonna ask Sumi before I actually put it in my inventory too. So I'm gonna walk over to Sumi and just gonna say, "You okay?"
She'll stand up as you walk over. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, as long as you say so. I'm gonna show her the pistol. Do you care if I take one of these and the rest of the bullets?
No, I don't.
I'm interested in this, so thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna pocket the thing and the bullets.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna go over to to Richter and say, if you ever need some spare time, I can teach you how to use those.
Okay, that'd be nice.
Not too difficult, but I would say that it's a little straining on the wrist, but I don't think you'll have a problem with that.
And what's it called, Paul? Pistol?
Palm
pistol.
I don't know if it's available to him because it wasn't available to me.
It's not available to me. There's no.
Yeah.
I believe it's specifically called.
I think it's because we don't have unofficial material active.
Okay. I can just change yours real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna manage mine and change it.
Yeah.
To accept it.
Okay, if you refresh your page, you should be able to find it.
Okay.
I was looking through it, and then I was looking through, and I was just gonna custom item it, and I was just like, why don't I just? I'm like, I could just activate unofficial content. It's the one that says non-core, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Lungs.
Did you refresh my page, Paul?
You refresh your page and it should be active, so you can add it now.
Okay, that's what.
Interesting. It didn't show up for mine still. What happened? Some other stuff showed up, but that didn't. What if I activate that? And then it would be interesting as heck if that's what it was. What I just changed just now.
No, that still didn't do that, Paul.
Oh, it's critical role content
Oh, because it's
specifically.
Xandria.
Yeah. That's why I was like, it's critical role content, isn't it? It is.
Okay, I'll add that one for you now.
Okay, thank you.
And then we'll go
I'll
down
just
to
add the palm pistol and bullets.
Okay.
Spend one of my infusion changes to change my infusions, remove from wand, go over to repeating, choose an item.
Okay. And you refresh your page and it's all there.
Okay.
So the palm pistol is something that I can do. It's just not in the system as a weapon. So the automatic infusion, like the what's it, in D&D Beyond thing, won't let me click it. So what I'm going to do is just going to click on a regular pistol and call it a palm pistol. And then of course lower the damage. Create the infusion on a pistol, yeah, and then edit. Palm pistol.
I was gonna say you could take a crossbow and do that, but you don't have that option because you can't use crossbows at all.
Yeah, because they're not simple.
Yeah, it's funny that like artificers can only use simple weapons. It's like, okay, I get it. You want them to fight with wrenches. Come on.
There we go. And then customize finish. And then I'll just have to change it myself, or just to remember that my palm pistol is a +1 temporarily, and then I'll just edit it over here. And that it hit bonus 1. Actually, I think it's is it damage as well?
Yes. If
Yeah,
it makes it a
should be.
+1 weapon, then it's hit and damage.
Yeah, +1 to hit and damage. Boop. And there we go. And it's auto-reloading. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we ignore the misfire.
This is an autoloader. Watch as I turn the simple M16 into a war crime.
Yes.
Mm.
Remember, I can get extra attack with this.
Remember, it's only a crime if you stick this little piece of cardboard in it.
Or in my case, a silly rock.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alrighty. Anybody else want to loot anything from Gabos?
What else is there?
They have spears, short bows, and 2 more pistols that are unclaimed.
I'll take the pistols. I can definitely work with this.
Crafts when he builds his armor. So basically, these are called revolver nipples.
No. I'm making something far worse.
Oh no.
Ooh.
If no one else takes them, I'll take the spears and short bow and arrows and stuff.
Scimitars.
Oh, so
You might guess.
You said
Yeah, you said spears.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at Chloe's sheet.
But yeah, I'll take. Is it 2 scimitars, just 2 short bows and arrows?
4 scimitars, 4 short bows, and in total 20 arrows.
Okay. I'll take them then if no one else wants them.
And
Okay.
the goblin short bows do suffer a bit of a penalty due to the shitty make of them. If you roll a 1, they will shatter. Specifically for the short bows. Alright. And despite your best efforts looking over the goblins, they do not have a penny to their name. These are some broke-ass bitches who just happened to find a firearm stash. I still can't get over that. I'm like, okay, let's see. They're gonna run into goblins. For shits and giggles, let's give one a gun. Well, let's roll for it. They all get guns. Oh.
Okay. Now that Rick has experienced a gun, I'm really having the debate of my but I'm gonna continue suffering in silence.
As
You know
we
what
all
debate
do.
You know what debate I'm having. So be quiet.
If you want, once you hit level 3, you can temporarily forego getting a subclass until you've fully decided. You would basically just get the health and any like perks or whatnot. Just not taking a subclass yet.
Okay. I think I've decided it's just guns are so fun.
This is Fun Run. That's a gun. Fun gun.
But it also wouldn't be that great because one of the main things that kind of works really well for that is the fighter century fighting style, but I don't have that. So, I'm just gonna continue thinking to myself. Continue on with
Alrighty. All that out of the way. And yeah, y'all can head on your way.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I thought we were gonna short rest.
Oh, are we?
That's your call if you want to do that.
Yeah, because if we short rest, you get your action surge back. Me and Sumi will be able to heal a bit, and anybody else who has also taken some damage. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm the only one here, and these are just the echoes in my head.
Well, you and Sumer are the only ones who took damage.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying because Richter would get his action surge back too.
Y'all are all free to take a short rest. Yes, yes.
I would like to take a short rest.
Why, thank you.
You saying thanks?
I know, I didn't get hit at all, and I also got temp health back.
Yeah, see? Nice.
With, Paul, I got a question.
Fate has decided.
Go ahead.
I max roll my health, you min roll your health.
Correct.
The Hellish Rebuke. When I do I only have like one cast per long rest or one cast per short rest? Because it doesn't say.
It is one cast per long rest.
Spells are
Okay.
long rest.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Because it also
if
doesn't
you,
have like a spell slot thing in the spell stat.
it's under features and traits.
Yeah, I
If-
had.
yeah.
Okay.
Scroll out all the way to the bottom of features and traits. It'll say you have a special spell slot
Ah, I see it.
for those spells specifically, and then it tells you after a long rest.
Okay.
So yeah, take a quick little short rest. Feeling a little better. Katsumi's like, oh boy, I'm feeling great. I'm just like, I slept on a rock. That's floating inside of me now. Ow.
I slept on a rock. See?
Back pain forever.
I had something, but I lost it. Train of thought go. So yeah, after your short rest, you kind of just hop up, get on your way, and I turn down this fucking music volume as it makes me go deaf once more at 1. Alright, so you head onwards and onwards, onwards, and as afternoon turns into evening, you feel like you're still walking, not getting too far along, and in front of you, you begin to see what looks to be a very large cemetery.
Okay.
Hey, I feel at home.
Screams.
Screams. Panics even.
It is currently sunset. You can see a couple zombies shambling about, but they don't pay you any mind.
Oh.
So, what
Is
time
it-
is it you said?
Evening.
Is
Okay.
it perhaps foggy?
Let's do a fate roll on that one.
All my computers overheating.
It is foggy.
How much different do I sound?
There is a fan.
Okay,
Oh, it adjusted. You're good now?
okay. I don't know how I sound in the recording though with the fan. I don't think it's. I mean, we'll see.
Test real quick.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me check it out real quick. I need to pause the recording.
Alrighty.
Fan off.
So you head on into the foggy cemetery. And as the sun sets behind what appears to be a large mausoleum in the back, you once again hear the familiar guitar riff, but far louder this time. Just a...
Is it just
And
kind
then
of? Oh, sorry.
And then music starts playing immediately afterwards.
Is it just like echoing through the fog, or can we figure out where it is?
You can figure out pretty easily that the sound is coming from within the mausoleum.
Well, I guess we have to go check that
Mhm.
out.
Yeah. Sumi will start walking over, trying to avoid any undead, if any are in the way.
The undead seem to be far more focused on the mausoleum. In fact, a bunch of the zombies, which you can count up about 5 or 6, are heading towards the mausoleum as the music is playing.
Should we let them go first, or should we try to beat them?
Let them go and follow.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
really know what to do about that.
Then we'll follow.
Cat, I sent you a thing.
I see.
She wanted me to send backgrounds for the recording, so I do that.
I still have to watch session 4, the recording. I've been addicted to IO for too long.
I feel that. Alrighty. As you head on into the mausoleum, you said you were trying to go in front of the zombies and whatnot?
No, we're trying to go behind.
Okay. As you go into the mausoleum, I just registered something. Kat, are you all good? With background?
I thought she said that she was going to let her computer cool down a little.
I thought she already did that.
I don't know.
I'm adding it. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Tell me when you're ready.
My mic
I'm
was
gonna
muted.
drink and eat more.
Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
As you head on into the mausoleum, the music is like very loud, especially from like the distance you're at. Just from hearing it, the only person who would recognize the type of music due to the age it is would be Crafts. What you're listening to is rock music.
Yo, my man knows rock pog.
Well, this is medieval times, and Crafts is from a futuristic time. Or futuristic planet, really.
Yeah. Futuristic wild space, but yeah, pretty much.
As you head on into the mausoleum, there are immediately two pathways. One to the left, one to the right. Both of them appear to be going forward. But it splits sort of like a little like lobby area.
Yeah.
Were you gonna post the thing or?
What?
Weren't you gonna post the picture for everyone?
Oh, one moment. I don't have the folder pulled up. 1 second. Get a good view of the mausoleum. Or a good picture for the mausoleum, at least. Alrighty. And as you are making your way in, you are met by the double passageway, which I stated. And I leave it up to y'all.
So just left or right?
Left or right, but they both go forward. You're in a lobby area.
Can I listen to see which one the music's coming from?
You are unable to tell. I'm not even going to make you roll from it, because the music is constantly bouncing off the walls from every which way.
Did we see which way the zombies went?
The zombies are just walking forward, some of them into the wall itself.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I don't think
I'm gonna look at you guys. I'm gonna look at you guys. I'm like, I don't think it matters which one we pick.
I feel
left
similar.
it is. I'm just gonna start walking forward to the left one.
Alrighty. Victor
I'll
goes
follow
ahead.
suit.
Victor goes ahead and he walks forward, and as he's walking forward, a door closes in front of him, blocking the way.
But he's a Skelebro.
I'm gonna like push on the door a little bit.
As you push on the door, it starts creaking open, but you can feel a bit of a pushback on it. It seems as if this door is a automatic door of sorts. Okay. Sort of like one of the school doors where you push it open, it closes on its own.
Okay.
You just happened to get there as a zombie walked by.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna push it open and continue forward.
Interesting. Crafts thinks as he. It's like, wouldn't expect that here.
it's not a futuristic thing. It's more along the lines of the door is built in a way where it's heavy enough to swing back, or it's balanced in a way where it swings back on itself.
Oh, ingenuity.
Okay. Then I'm gonna push it open and continue forward with hopefully everyone behind me.
Yeah, I'm following.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk into the next room, it is a large circular room, and in the center sits a little pedestal. At the far end of the room, you can see a stone door that has been closed.
Is there any writing in the room? Like on the walls or on the pedestal?
Up on the wall above the door, you can see a bunch of numbers.
Since it hasn't locked us in yet, should we go check the other corridor?
We can do that.
Alrighty. Y'all heading back out?
Yeah.
You head back out, go around, check the other corridor, and walk into the same room.
We knew it. Do they have the exact same numbers too?
Yes.
And do the numbers actually are there specific numbers or is it just like numbers?
It is 1 through 10, with 1 being in the very center, 2, 3, 4, 5 through 10 kind of surrounding it in a spiral pattern.
Okay.
1 being the largest, 10 being the smallest.
And there's nothing written on the pedestal as I check it out?
As you go up to check out the pedestal, you can see on the very top of it is a large, what appears to be red glass-like button on top of it, and below it is a pool of sparkling water. It's kind of like imagine a bird bath with a little pedestal in the center, and the one in the center has the button on it.
I'm gonna turn towards the group. Any ideas?
Touch that button! Out of character.
It's me, your
What kind of-
intrusive thoughts.
What kind of feeling is Crafts getting out of this rock music?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? Like, this rock music, does it just sound like exuding anger? Is it anguish? Is it confusion? Sadness?
It sounds
do you
like a
mean?
party is going on.
Okay,
So
but
it's
what
high-
kind of emotion?
So happiness,
High
something
energy.
like that. Happiness, excitement,
Just high
like
energy.
that, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
High
interesting.
energy, and the lyrics are a bit odd, but the tone in which it's conveyed is cheery.
Oh, so like
Cut my
more.
Interesting.
life into pieces.
Not like that.
You happy zombie.
It's
Well,
a party, but
bullet-
the lyrics give weird vibes.
Pretty lively for a cemetery, I might say.
Okay, then
You
I'm
could
gonna
say
go
so.
ahead and examine the door. The other door.
Alrighty, as you examine the door on the far end of the room, with the numbers above it, you look and look and look, and you don't see a handle on this one.
Have we noticed the
Looks like-
zombies go anywhere?
You would note as soon as you had stepped into the room, you did not see any more zombies.
Oh, this could not be good. Well, there's no way to open. I'm gonna walk back towards the group and just point towards the door behind me. There's no way to open that door from this way. Unless this button does it somehow, I'm not sure.
Well, if we have no other leads, she'll look to the button.
I'm gonna say go ahead.
I'm just maybe gripping the pistol. Just
I will walk up to the little-
Here, I'll give you a little Picture real quick. Never mind. This is beyond awful. It's just going to convey confusion if I give it. To
Can I-
re-describe it, it is a glass. It is a red glass-like button on top of a pedestal, and underneath the pedestal, kind of arcing outwards, in a little bowl around it is glowing water-like liquid. Bless you.
Can I? I mean, it's wisdom. Can I do an insight check to vibe check this button and the water? Do I get like a nefarious vibe from this? Like it's about to cause some shit? Like that water looks a little weird.
Roll insight.
Druid moment. Let's vibe check.
Oh,
You try and do a vibe check of the button, but end
My
up finding
vibe
yourself
check's
just
back.
groove into the music instead, not really paying much attention.
She's gonna sway to the music and press the button.
Alrighty, as you press the button, you hear click, click, as the as the wooden doors behind you seem to latch. The room grows dark, save for the glowing liquid in the center around the button. And then on the far end of the wall, where the numbers are, 10 lights up.
Oh,
should I press the button again?
9 lights up.
Um,
I'm just gonna say to get in
8
position.
lights up.
Oh my gosh,
This
it's an
could
elevator!
explode.
We called an elevator!
7 lights up.
I gotta look at you guys.
Can
Oh
I
my
put
god,
my,
this
like-
is.
can I like touch the water and see if anything happens?
Alrighty, you touch the water and you feel a magical sensation kind of flow through your fingers ever so briefly, then it fades away.
It's
6
fizzy,
lights up.
sparkling water.
It's magic. This water's magic of some kind.
Can I?
That's
5
That's
lights
great. That's great, Kraft says as he reaches into his pack and he grabs a potion of necrotic resistance and just starts.
Is he gonna fill the bottle
Fear.
up with it?
Panic! No, fear. Panic even. Just gonna go ahead and drink this now.
After, can I with my empty healing potion bottle, can I fill it with the liquid?
Alrighty.
Anyway, I'm gonna wait now for the number.
4 lights up.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold up my shield. Are you ready? Wait,
3 lights. Oh,
I don't think these are bad vibes. I think we're fine.
should we try to hit the button again?
I think it's fine.
Push this button. Numbers start going down. Nothing's happening.
do you want to push the button again?
No. She wants to see what happens. She thinks that there are some good vibes.
Right, I won't do anything.
3 lights up. Now it's glowing red, and the room begins to glow red as well.
Are
2
you
lights.
sure this is the right
Maybe the
idea?
vibe isn't too good.
Okay, I'm gonna
2
hit the
lights
button.
up. You hit the button, all the lights go out, and 10 lights up.
Oh.
Then 9 lights up.
Hmm.
Then 8 lights up.
Is it slower or
It is the same speed.
okay?
And 7 lights up.
Okay, one of us needs to keep hitting this button while we try to figure out a way to get the fuck out of this room.
Okay, I'll hit
6
the
lights
button.
up. Assume he hits the button, 10 lights up.
She'll wait until 5 and then hit the button each time.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my war pick out. Just gonna try to hit the stone door.
Alrighty.
Um,
Roll to hit.
What's up?
I was gonna say before you do that, I may have failed at vibe checking the button, but can I think back to the lights and Did the room get sinister when it got red? Or were we just
The
like,
only-
or was it just like LED
Yes.
flashing party?
The whole room got a deep sinister red.
Oh, okay, yeah, the vibes are off.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my dinner.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Also, Kat, add a bottle of magical liquid to your inventory if you haven't already.
Okay. Custom item, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. And let me take away one of my health potions. Oh, I forgot I have 3. We'll just say that other one in there. So it's not counted. There we go.
Well, one of your health potions was used to pick you back
Yeah,
up.
I mean the random one I had is the one I'll... Yeah. So the 2 marked ones are good. So yeah, I guess we're gonna wait and see what he does. It was 3 that it turned red, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. So has the music been getting louder as we go further in?
Yes.
I see. I'll be real, I have no clue what to do, but we'll figure it out.
Currently, the music sounds like you're backstage at a concert.
Ah. Man, it was like, oh wow, look. We're vibing. It's gonna count down and then it's gonna open. The vibes are not it. The vibes are not it. Red room, red room, red room, run. The vibes are not it. I should probably pause this.
Back.
Well, I paused it for like a single second. Anyway. So you're gonna hit the door with your war pick?
Yeah.
Are you
Wooden
sure
door or
that's...
stone door?
Well,
Are you sure it's a good
I feel
idea
like-
to destroy the room? Don't mind my phone.
okay. I'm just gonna put my war pick down. Probably right. Any ideas then?
I mean, I didn't like how the red light felt, but we'd never know what will happen if, we just let it go.
I have a feeling it's gonna kill us.
It could.
Why don't we try to break at least one of the wooden doors down so we can get out? So at least maybe only one person can find out what happens.
Well, who's gonna find out what happens?
I'll do it. I'm the one who volunteered the idea.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over and bust one of the wooden doors down.
However,
Alrighty.
we don't know if once we break the door if it affects everyone, or if it's still only in the room. What if it sends you somewhere?
If it sends me somewhere, maybe you can come in after me.
Still, like, pressing the button on 5 seconds. I guess.
You may do checks all throughout the room. If you want Sumi to do a check, then somebody else will have to take over for her on button duty.
Okay, do you want to do some checks, Kat?
I don't know what I would be checking. I'm not good at Arcana.
Oh, wait, would it be investigation? Because we can have crafts do it.
I think crafts would be best for looking around with investigation, Arcana, all that jazz. Religion.
Investigation, Arcana, religion. Me? Religion?
Well,
Not
I
really
mean,
the religion guy.
Well, I mean, looking at where we are, religion and intelligence thing.
I mean, what Crafts is good at is investigating. He's good with animals. He's good with his hands. and
Sumi,
good
your
at surviving.
wisdom,
That's about it.
or your Arcana scales off your wisdom.
What? I was never told this.
It's on your sheet.
Oh wait, it is. What? When did that change?
He changed it like the first session or second session.
Session
I
1, I
thought-
gave everybody's
No, my nature
pages.
was put. I didn't realize my
Yeah,
Arcana was.
Your nature and Arcana.
No,
And
no, 'cause,
Walter's
like-
religion is changed to Charisma.
I could have sworn I rolled a -2 last session, or like the one before. That has. We're in an alternate timeline. Anyway, I guess I'll do an Arcana check if somebody wants to hold the button.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm the one who volunteered to be the sacrificial pawn, anyways.
Yeah.
Sacrificial bones.
14.
What are you doing the Arcana check on?
I don't really know what to specify. I guess,
You got the
The-
button, the pond, the room itself, the door, the numbers.
I'll just do the room itself first.
Looking around the room, you are able to deduce that there are the dancing light spell cast around the room, set to go off at separate times. The magic appears to be linked with the numbers on the wall.
Well, if it's just a dancing light spell, maybe it's just setting the mood. Maybe it's like,
What kind of mood are you expecting here?
I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be some sort of death or some darkness, rebirth. So maybe the lighting is just lighting, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, whatever happens, it might be better for all of us to do it rather than just one person.
Want all of us to press the button?
No, all of us to wait and see what happens.
Oh, I'm waiting. Gun in hand, I'm waiting.
Okay, we'll just wait then.
Alright, we'll wait.
Alrighty. 10 lights up.
Chloe just vibing in the corner.
Yep. 9 lights up. 8 lights up. Eli shush. 7 lights up.
No.
You hit the button?
No, I was just saying no. Just
Though it is
10 lights.
interesting that it resets it when we press it. Anyway.
6
Well,
lights up.
if I had to guess based off of the button, it's
5
probably
lights up.
something that it sets a direct signal that tells it to start
4
at 10
lights up.
and then counting down per second, to be honest, if I had to guess.
3 lights up. The
That
room
sounds
turns
smart.
red. As does the numbers.
Oh, I
She's
thought the numbers
waiting.
were already red. You know, I was picturing red numbers this whole time, but no,
I was
now the numbers are
picturing,
red.
Like, I was picturing
Gun!
like, light numbers and then they just lit up a little more.
2 lights up. The room becomes intensely red. You can no longer hear the music. 1 lights up. A feeling of dread fills your body as the darkness of the room intensifies.
Well, it's Eli's choice if he wants to press the button since he's there.
I'm just gonna look at my hand. We're just gonna turn and face his hand and be like, whatever. And just not do anything.
Alrighty. And the lights come back on, the numbers go out, and the stone door opens.
See, it was just an entrance for the mood.
Okay, so so self-reflection. I need to not get fooled by bluff so bad.
Fucking failed the vibe check. 8 intelligence. She's just going off vibes here and assumptions. Anyway. Let's go.
Oh, that was great. I was told that puzzle by a YouTuber I watched, and it was 100% worth running. So simple, yet so effective. Alrighty.
Is the water
You
just
carry-
water?
No, it's got a magical property to it.
Oh, I see. Anyway. Yeah, I was like, there's no way this is like an actual puzzle. What the fuck are we supposed to do? It's mood.
Hmm.
Alrighty. And as you head onwards through the stone door, right? Yeah. No
Yeah.
objections? As you head on into the next room, it is a smaller room. It is a heptagon in shape, so 7-sided, right?
Hepta?
Yeah. It is
Hepta?
It's
Yes.
7-sided.
Yeah, 7. Hepta is 7 if I remember.
It is 7-sided in shape, and at the far end of the room sits a hooded statue, standing there holding up a knife with a coin purse kind of hidden a bit behind, both made out of stone. And a door to the south, which is to your right.
So just the statue in the door?
Yes. The statue is kind of like in the back of the room, and the stone door is to the right of the room. Or wooden door, I mean, my bad.
Is there like a plaque on the base or something? Of the statue?
Let me find a name for it, because that would be there.
Kasumi will go look if there is.
Written on it is, this is an idol of, Laverna. As who Laverna is, you have no idea.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm using all my brain cells.
You
Isn't
can roll a history check or a religion check.
out of character, I think I understand, but yeah, she'll do does she want a -2 or a -2? We'll go with a -2 religion.
I'll take -2 for 3.
Oh.
-1. -1. -1.
Yig's dead.
-1.
Oh yeah, Yig actually is dead.
It's doing a restart then.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Will she get a -1 or an 18?
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z! I wish I remembered what D1C3's roles were. Or, like, if they could just do numbers.
I don't think so. Unfortunately. I mean...
Okay, Kat, I'm just gonna do...
Do it in D&D Beyond. Oh?
Oh, yeah, you can do it D&D Beyond. That'll work.
Alright.
That way we can all see and DM's influence isn't the one doing the roll.
Yeah. Alright, I'll roll it and then just subtract 2 from whatever I get.
Well, you can just click on it and you don't have to roll
Oh, right. Anyway, I got a 13.
it. Click on it.
Okay.
Brrrr.
16.
With a 16, you are able to figure out that Laverna is the goddess of thieves and cheats in the underworld.
Interesting. I wonder why they have a statue for thieves and cheaters here. Perhaps to hide out?
Could
Anyway,
make sense.
she'll go to the open door, I guess. Or just the door to open.
You go up to the door, and are you trying to open it? Or just waiting
Yeah.
by it?
Open.
Alright, you push on the door and you hear... And it doesn't seem to budge.
She'll try pulling it.
It doesn't budge.
She'll knock.
You knock on a door. There's no response. FBI, open up.
Would one of you
I
like
guess
to try
we've
the door?
walked over by now.
What was
sure.
that?
I was saying, I guess we've walked over by now.
Yes. Well, you were all in the room.
Yeah, but like we've walked over to the south now.
Yeah. It's only about a 25 by 25 rooms. You're all good there.
Okay. I'm gonna just look at the door and just. Is the hinges on our side or on the other side?
Let's see. The hinges are on your side.
We could try to take it off its hinges, but I'm gonna turn towards Sumi. You wanna try that?
Well, the statue's probably here for a reason. Probably has to do with the... You said goddess, right?
Yes.
Probably has to do with the goddess.
Goddess Laverna.
The
The goddess
statue in the shape
thieves.
of a goddess has to do something with the goddess.
Does it have a lock?
No.
Okay.
The door is stuck from your attempts.
And the noise it was making, did it sound like a regular like door creaking or trying to creak?
It sounded like a door trying to creak, but it's stuck on something.
Okay. If they want to examine the statue, I can examine the door. Because I want to check out to see if I can notice if it's stuck.
Alrighty. Roll an investigation. And anybody who wants to check out the statue, also roll investigation.
Can do.
Bless you.
12.
Alrighty, I'll start with you then.
7.
I'll start with Richter, because it'll be faster. It's stuck, alright.
Okay.
Roll it over to Nathan. As you're looking at the statue, it looks to be in a pretty bad state. Like, people haven't been here for a very long time. Or, from your context clues, living people haven't been here in a very long time. Due to the shattered glass behind it, it's sustained some weathering damage. But otherwise, you aren't really able to find anything of value on the statue itself.
Are the knife and coin purse removable?
Would you like to... Or... They are stone as well. They look as if they're carved in, but you cannot quite tell from a passing glance.
Okay, then can I go ahead and try to like remove the knife?
Alrighty, do an athletics check. Uh,
20.
With
Dirty
uh,
20.
with a dirty 20,
80.
Richter reaches up and grabs onto the knife, and he pulls and pulls, and eventually you hear a... that didn't pick up. A noise as the knife breaks free and is now in your hands.
Like, broken off or, like, meant to come out?
The knife itself is unharmed, and it kind of looks more like... You know those, like, little plastic pop-out things where it gives you, like, a rectangle of stuff? And then you just kind of, like, pop out piece by piece, and they're connected by little spots all over?
Yeah, like when people build Gundams.
Like that, but stone.
Oh. Oh,
Maybe
so
you
this
can
will
use it
look
on the
good
door.
attached.
Okay, then I'm gonna walk over and like touch the door with the knife.
You touch the door with a knife, and nothing happens.
I meant more
Splendid.
so put it through the edge of the door and try to lift any lock.
I've already stated there is no lock on the door.
Is
I
this thing
meant on the other
flush?
side.
No, it is not flush.
I'm gonna look at you guys.
So anyway, start with one.
Okay,
I'm a
go
peek
ahead.
through door.
Alrighty. I'm like, I'm gonna make him do a check. No, there is no fucking need. Crafts, you peek through the door, and, much to your disdain/surprise, you see that a zombie is caught in the door itself, and that is why it is stuck.
Hmm. Yeah, there's your problem.
The door
Oh.
basically closed on the zombie as it was passing through, and wedged its own body into the door on accident.
I'm gonna
So-
pull myself out and be like, yeah, there's your problem. There's a body stuck in your door.
Oh, great.
A body has been discovered.
No, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay,
A
I'm like,
body has been discovered.
Or something like that.
okay, then I'm gonna say, can I smash
that
this door
you?
now?
Mimicking,
If you wish.
what was his name?
I'm
Kuma.
stuck into the party.
Yeah. Wait, well, it's not just Kumar, right?
It's not. It's
Monokuma?
something. Yeah, Monokuma.
Yeah, you have the perfect impression because kind of like Mickey Mouse, really.
Yeah, but I have to pull back
Maybe
on
you-
the Mickey, go a little bit higher, and add some mania.
Body has
And it's
been
about
discovered.
there.
So yeah, if
Uh-huh.
you want to smash the door, you'll have to roll to hit.
I have a crowbar.
Hmm.
Would that work better?
Crowbars give advantage on on strength checks against opening stuff.
Then can I borrow the crowbar and make a strength check?
Yeah, I mean, technically we both can. We can both use the crowbar. We just put both of our arms on it, or whoever has the highest strength here. To be honest.
Whoever has the highest strength will roll with advantage. It'll be
Okay.
considered the help action.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The crowbar itself is a help action.
Okay, then why 15? So
Walter.
It's gonna be you or Walter.
I know that. I'm just trying to ask Walter.
What about?
Strength.
What's your strength?
Let's see. My strength is 14.
Okay,
Alright.
so it's mine.
Yours technically, but it's a tie. But yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What
The
is
skeleton
so
has the most strength.
I'm gonna like flex.
He
Lex,
drank
you
his-
hear the
I
creaking
mean,
of
you
bone
said
on
you
bone.
have 15 strength?
Yeah.
14. Smiles.
So you were wrong, Paul. It could have been soon.
You know what's stronger than your arms?
Sumi has the same strength as metal.
My brain.
How's your con doing?
My con?
It's still. I mean, it's a positive still. It's good enough for me.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so do I just roll it what with a strength check with advantage?
Attack roll 2d20.
Attack roll?
Are you not hitting down the door?
I thought we were just using the crowbar to pry it open.
Pry.
Oh, okay, then athletics check with advantage.
They can
Use your
the
brawn.
+2 to a +4. Oh, nat 20.
And with a nat 20, Richter walks up and just boots the door down. You watch as the zombie on the other side just kind of tumbles out and splatters onto the ground. Definitely in too bad of a shape to stand back up after that.
I'm gonna hand the crowbar back to him. Why, thank you.
I imagine the way it went is Kratz kind of went over to the door, hooked the crowbar underneath it, and kind of lifted it up so it was level. Then Richter went to go tackle it and instead just stopped last minute and kicked the shit out of it.
Stumble.
Alright. Richter,
Yeah.
if you are keeping the knife, add a dagger to your inventory with the name Stone Dagger over it, and you can investigate it at a different time. Or now, if you wish.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the statue real quick and just check to see if the coin purse is removed.
Due to the way the statue is holding it, you are still unable to tell.
Someone likes stealing from religious statues.
I've already died once. What do you think?
These bones
You could be cursed.
are...
Okay, then I'm just gonna like back off, and I'm like, I'll just keep the dagger for now.
As someone who likes to gamble, I would be ashamed if you were cursed by the deity.
You're
Just
right.
saying.
I'm gonna try to put the stone knife back.
As you hold up the stone knife and try and reattach it, the statue's hand shifts and curls back around the knife.
I'd
Okay
recommend
then.
leaving an offering. And then Sumi will walk to the door that got opened with the zombie.
Okay, then I'm just gonna be like, look, it's all I have on me, and I'm just gonna place 8 gold down.
As you place the 8 gold down, the gold will vanish from the foot of the statue, and you'll hear a little of coins falling.
Wait, like, did it like magically just disappear?
Yes. You
Oh.
sat down the coins and they immediately disappeared.
I'm just gonna tip my hat and be like, well, have a good day then.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Fate
It's
rolls
just-
cutely.
nothing happens because of the fate roll. That was like, oh god.
Yeah, I gotta let my dog out. So I'll be right back. He won't stop crying in return.
Blinded.
Good to
Everybody
go.
here?
You.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Eli, do your thing you wanted to do.
Sorry. I'm gonna walk up to Sumi and say thank you.
Mm-hmm. Don't mention
Alright.
it.
We're getting along. Now,
Some of us.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Anyway, she's gonna walk through the door.
Live metal, let's go.
Right, metal, let's go, Virgin High Five. Alrighty, y'all carry on into the next room, the one with the zombie corpse in it. And the room is empty. At the end of the hall is a closed door, this one looking to be in a much better state than the previous. And it's wood, and you can very faintly see lights flashing underneath it.
I think we found our place.
It would seem so.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and try to open it.
As you open up the door, if you would like to tune in to my stream real quick.
Necromancer and dance.
Alrighty, we got Nathan. We got, I don't know, it's not saying.
I'm in.
Walter, you want to join the stream?
Everyone but Walter.
I'm in it.
There. He's
He's in it to win it. Alrighty, I'm going to briefly pause it because the music will stop as you walk into a very, very large sort of like dance hall, if I were to say. What you would presume is a place where they would bury important figures. Uh, sorry, one moment, my fan's starting to pick up. What you presume they would bury important figures in has sort of been rudimentarily renovated into a place to dance and whatnot. Filling up the entire room, basically, is zombies as far as the eye can see. Some in pretty bad shape, some in pretty good shape. And up on stage, you see a figure performing who bears a striking resemblance to the zombies, but seems far more lively, more along the lines of Richter in terms of sentience. And standing right next to him, dancing, you see a much larger zombie, like towering over every other zombie in the room by a good 6.5 feet.
Does it have the gauntlet on it?
Because you asked that specifically. Looking, you see the figure on the stage has stopped performing, looking down at you, and the hulking figure turns around, and you can see on his left arm is a golden gauntlet. And let me grab the pictures real quick. As the figure on stage.
Sorry.
Well, one moment, I'm going to turn off my fan. It keeps picking up when I'm not talking, so.
It would seem so.
I'm going to cool up a little, damn it. Oh, fuck. The figure wearing the gauntlet is called, and because grown as much as you want, this is me who's DMing, the Disc Ogre. And the undead figure on stage kind of looks to the group and holds up a rudimentary microphone, says, "Well, good evening, living folk. It's
evening.
wonderful to, I guess, meet someone else who's rather alive."
Someone else?
No, duh, can't you see? I'm on stage performing and whatnot.
Fair.
I'd say it is quite lively.
You may call me the fabulous King Rico. Rico gives a little half bow. And as he's doing so, you can see he keeps side-eyeing the Disc Ogre, who's kind of just staring at you. Not necessarily upset, not necessarily happy. Just sort of an interest in his eyes. So, yeah, welcome to the concert, I guess.
Thank
Okay,
you.
dog.
So, what is happening here?
Well, it's simple. By performing every night, I'm drawing away a lot of the zombies in the area, and I just so happen to find this big guy here. And as you can see by what he's wearing, it's rather imperative that we get rid of him. And as he says that, the Disc Ogre, in a sort of sense of sentience to him, turns and just gargles out a little angry roar towards Rico. And Rico kind of flinches and goes, he's saying I gotta keep performing. Hide the stream end.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll change window. He'll sort of like gargle out angrily and whatnot. And Rico quickly kind of stutters and goes, he's saying I need to begin. And that's initiative.
Okay.
Sweet.
I hope this music isn't too loud. It should be fine. It might be a little quiet, we'll see.
All right.
I don't want it to be too loud.
Put a line above yours, Nathan.
And do.
Man, I just got an upside down version of my last initiative.
Also, you got caps lock on.
Yeah, I know. I turned it off. It was because I was muted. Man, there's gonna be so much music showing up on this when I upload it. Smiles. But, I mean, it's unlisted, and I'm not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
Oh. Precious child.
Oh,
we rolled a 1.
no!
I'm gonna turn it down ever so slightly.
Chloe's jamming out too hard.
Chloe's kind of baffled by the music more than anything.
Since initiative's starting, let me real quick make sure the music isn't too loud.
Oh, this.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting recording again. Yep, we're good. It's nice and in the background.
Alrighty. And starting it off, Rico. He'll just continue playing, holding his action. You don't know what he's holding, though.
An instrument, obviously? Or a weapon?
Yes. He is holding an axe guitar. That's what he's playing
Dog.
on. Alrighty. And Richter, before you go, the lair action goes off. The disc ogre, just with the music now started again, he starts kind of like dancing around in a like oafish sort of way and starts clapping his hands. Then raises a hand up, spinning it around, and a zombie steps onto the dance floor, adding itself to the initiative. It will move after the disc ogre.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. So I gotta ask something. What did Life Drinker pick before the
Life
zombie
Drinker,
came out?
as soon as you walked in the room, pointed you straight at Disc Ogre and said, "Him."
Oh, at least we agree on something. Okay. And you said it's my turn now?
Now it is your turn, yes.
Okay. Okay, then, and how far away is the Disc Ogre?
Disc Ogre is 20 feet away. Going 20 feet to the left or right, you will run into zombies who will attack you immediately, but they will not enter the stage unless summoned.
Can I run to the Disc Ogre without provoking an opportunity attack from the zombie minion?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
The zombie minion's basically going to come in on the Disc Ogre's turn and attack.
Okay. Got it. Then I'm gonna rush forward before anything really happens, and I'm going to go after the Disc Ogre.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
7. Good lord.
And with a 7, you swing your axe at the disc ogre, and he just kind of bats it aside, laughing at you as he continues dancing.
Surge smiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna surge.
He's surging in here.
$11. My god.
With an 11, you bring the axe down once more, and the disc ogre just swats it aside and stares at you, now a little annoyed that you're ruining his dancing.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else I can do. So.
And as you're feeling a little down and whatnot, you see a note start floating around you. You now have a bardic inspiration.
Wait, does that mean I can roll a d4 to add it to it?
On your next turn, you will have a 1d6 you can add to the roll.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna spin my axe in my hand and finish my turn.
Alrighty. As you finish off your turn, next up is crafts.
Alright. Let's see what you're made of. I'm just gonna pull out my gun, just aim it, and fire.
Give it a good old shoot a shot.
Make sure I'm using the correct number here. Yes, I am. 17.
With a 17, you nail the disc ogre in the chest, and it...
Ah, there it is. That's 7 damage.
Ding. 7 damage is dealt.
I'm gonna, on the ground, I'm gonna bonus action grab some magic stones and kind of hold them floating in my hand, and just in case anybody wants one. And yeah, that'll be my turn. I don't have anything else.
Alrighty, one moment. Alrighty, after your turn is... Disc Ogre. He's going to just sort of growl and look down at Richter as sort of as if he was doing a dancing motion. He brings up his arms, then slams them down onto your head. Ooh, with a natural 20. Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. Holy shit.
I'm ready. I have 5 temp HP at least, so...
You take 19 bludgeoning damage. I do want to remind you, because you said to remind you, your shield of repulsion.
Ah, yes, impose disadvantage, please.
Is that affect to hit or damage?
On a melee hit, he can re-roll it, and he asked me to remind him as soon as he got hit. Just so he has it fresh on his mind. You expend the uses of the repulsion shield, and it re-rolls into a 16. Does that meet or beat your armor class?
That does not.
Alrighty.
So
The disc ogre kind of growls and glares at you, now eye level, due to having to bend over on the attack. Your question, Walter?
I was about to be ready to intercept.
Well, you're not close to me.
I'm not.
No, I ran forward.
Disc ogre is 20 feet in front. And the zombie minion, who is going to come out of the woodworks and go forward. Number 2, in the sense of number 2, it would be Chloe. It walks out of the right side
Everyone
and...
goes for the child.
I know, right? walks out. I'm grabbing stats because I forgot to do that. Rolls to hit Chloe, and as it swings down, Chloe flips up her hand and uses the shield spell to block the hit.
Ooh.
She just kind of stares, kind of nervous. And he's crowded. Alrighty. Next on the initiative, after the Disc Ogre, is Sumi or Metal.
Go ahead.
Okay. How far away is he from me? Is he
The
20
Disc
feet in
Ogre is
front?
20 feet, yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bonus action power up Thunder Smite. Let's see, where do I? Okay, spell slot cast, and then move to close the gap. Swing with Warhammer.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
With a 19, you nail the Disc Ogre in the chest.
Hell yeah. Okay, so first, okay, yeah. First, I gotta roll the normal damage. Where is it?
Once you hit Walter, you can choose to smite or not.
Right. I'm gonna go for the 1d10 plus 3, so I'm two-handing it. Let's see, 1d10 plus 3? Yeah. So
You
let's see,
deal
there's
3, or you deal 6 bludgeoning damage.
that. I'm gonna, does it use a spell slot to to smite? Where is
Yes.
that?
You basically just click on a spell slot, and under your features, it'll tell you how much to roll.
2d8.
The paladin has spoken.
Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah.
And-
Of which you chose the Thunderous Smite as well, didn't you?
Yeah, which I'll look into that after. Let's see,
Yeah.
2d8. Okay, 8 radiant damage. And then
Disc Ogre
we're-
takes the 8 radiant.
Okay, we're 10, deals extra 2d6. And then strength saving throw. Okay, 2d6 thunder. Alright, 4 thunder. And then they gotta make a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Alrighty. That's 16.
So it doesn't say what it has to wait. Okay, here it is, strength 12. So that it passed.
And as a reaction to being hit in this manner, the Disc Ogre will take the hit, kind of like lean back and raise its arms into the air, then slam down using a legendary action to strike back.
Oh,
Oh, it's mad.
Does a 20 hit you, Walter?
yeah.
Alrighty. You are dealt 12 bludgeoning damage. The Disc Ogre is mad.
12? Oof.
Is that your turn?
The question. So
Hmm.
when I go to two-hand my warhammer, is it fair to say that that means I can't take my shield's AC into account afterwards, or
Correct. If you're
Okay.
two-handing, you can't use your shield. Also, you technically can't two-hand when you have a shield equipped.
okay? Then let's just assume I didn't have it equipped.
Yeah.
And
It
Would
costs
your-
an action to put it on, though, by the way, just saying.
Would your
Okay.
AC have been 21 with the shield?
no, it was 19th max
Okay.
potential with the shield.
I will allow it to. You can have your shield if you two-hand it, as long as you aren't using a great weapon. So if you got
Oh,
the
so
if it's
he's
got the heavy
versatile.
if it's got the heavy property, you cannot use a shield with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Versatility.
But you have a versatile weapon, so you're fine. You can keep your shield AC.
okay.
Because looking at your class, the class you want to go specifically for desperately wants you to have a shield at all times.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Right. Well, it says that I can do the interception with even martial and simple weapons.
Yeah.
No, I mean your Oath of the Crusader specifically relies on that shield
Oh,
when you take it. So
Yeah.
nerfing you in that regard would not be necessary.
okay.
Alrighty, and that's your turn? Yes.
Yeah.
Thume!
Hey, it's me. She's gonna see how hard it's hitting and make the executive decision to not run over and also melee. But instead, she's going to weave her fingers together and push forwards as a flame erupts next to it and forms into a small fox. Her wildfire spirit!
Peter.
Anyway, I need the disc ogre to end the zombie if it's next to him, I guess, to make a dex
No, the
saving
zombie's
throw.
next to Chloe and you.
Okay. Make a dex saving throw for the big guy.
The Disc Ogre, instead of making a traditional dex saving throw, it will instead use the dancing it's currently doing between the attacks to instead use its charisma for the save.
Fancy.
3? No. 2. Okay. That's 6.
Yo! It takes 2d6 fire damage. I am typing in caps. Six.
Alrighty. And it starts batting at the fire and now around it.
And as my bonus action, I will have the fox shoot a...
Add Wildfire Spirit under your initiative, please. So I know
Okay.
it's there.
Let me do that.
Yay! It's Blanky Blaine's Rockin' Barbecue. This is the fucked up song that kind of made me say it's got weird lyrics.
Ah, I see. Okay, so after she summons it and it does that, she'll use her bonus action to have it make an attack. And it shoots a flaming seed at
Alright.
it, this Goku.
Roll to hit or save?
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Okay. I was seeing what I needed to roll to hit. Spell attack. Plus. Ew, 7.
The seed shoots past the disc ogre. It is now dancing a bit more aggressively.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next on the initiative, after Thumi and her spirit, is Chloe. And Chloe's going to immediately, just more in a panic, she's going to look to Crafts and go, I can do 2 things here. 2 things. I can make him weaker, she points over at the disc ogre, or I can make myself stronger. Which should I do?
What does she mean by weaker?
She can apply a debuff. You do not know what said debuff is.
I'm assuming based off... I've seen what she does, right?
You've seen how she fights, yes.
How she fights. I'm assuming she means Bane. Of which would be an interesting thing to do here. I'm gonna say weaken him.
Chloe's gonna nod, twirl her spear in the air, then you watch as necrotic energy builds down her hand. She launches it outwards, and it pings against the disc ogre's chest as Chloe places the Hexblade's curse upon it.
Oh, that kind.
Against the cursed target, you can crit on a 19.
Phenomenal.
Chloe gets a bonus to hit it, but she's more preoccupied with the thing in front of her.
Understandable.
As she swirls her spear around and goes for a jab at it. With an 11, she hits. And now that Chloe has done this, you will note these zombie minions do not have health. On one hit, they will die. They solely act as damage sources.
Oh, so they have like the minion property or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're what's it called? Horde enemies. There we go.
Very low health. They're just there to deal damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoarding. All right. Interesting.
And with that, Chloe is going to kind of like back up against Crafts and end her turn. Oops, Chloe would have gotten hit by that. My bad. Oh well.
I added a little thing for my spirit.
She added the Mozilla symbol.
It's the
Amazing.
Firefox logo.
Alrighty, wrapping back around, it's Rico's turn. Rico's going to look at let's see. He's going to look at Metal and kind of just quickly pull out a instrument from behind him and go wah 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 wah. And the disc ogre is going to start laughing and clapping his hands together. Alrighty.
Is it
With
a good
the-
thing machines don't have pride?
With the lair action going off, the disc ogre will be laughing and laughing, then he'll just kind of like raise his hands in the air and start and one more zombie will spawn, moving after the disc ogre. I don't have to change it now. Richter, you're up. Disc ogre is dancing and laughing.
I don't want to like. I don't want to roll again, but like, I gotta. I'm just sad from lip missing twice.
You do have a bardic inspiration now, so you can add
Yeah.
1d6 to your roll, and you can also crit on a 19 against him.
Okay. So I'll just roll to hit. Oh, dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you connect.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Sorry, I was looking at casting. Seven.
Alrighty.
7 slashing. And 3 necrotic.
Alrighty, so it takes 10 damage. Disc Ogre, like, kind of stunned by this, just like... And with Richter's turn done, it goes over to Crafts, since you don't have any bonus actions.
Nor do I have action surge.
You also have second wind, but you haven't taken damage due to re-rolling the crit.
Yeah, and temp HP and all that, so I'm good.
Very interesting. I'm actually quite surprised this thing took necrotic damage. It's very tempting, Paul. It's very tempting.
Yeah, funny thing, zombies aren't immune to necrotic.
Yeah, they aren't. Well,
they're poison.
They're not even resistant. Yeah, just poison.
Yeah. Made through necrotic energy? Nah.
Nah.
Paul, I'm so
Yeah,
glad,
that's-
like, listening to Io, that you didn't go with the ribeye roll set for me.
I asked you if you wanted to do it and you never decided, so I chose no.
Okay.
You said that this was 25 feet away from me.
20 feet away.
I love Discord. I love Discord. I love Discord. I love Discord.
Rejoin the stream if you would. I paused the music for you.
I did.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it just took a sec. Let's see. Oh god, is it tempting? What's life without a couple of risks? Gonna do the thing, channel energy into the hand, go over.
The handle!
Touch!
Are you near the big zombie?
Yep.
Okay.
He's going
Or
up
I'm
into
20
melee
feet.
range.
I'm going up to melee range. I'm like, alright, we're doing the hand thing. We know it works, so let's see how good it works. 14.
With a 14, you meet his armor class, and that's a hit.
Splendid. So then I can do an inflict wounds that doesn't cost a spell slot. I can use my second favorite spell. 15.
Meaty 15. With that hit, you watch as the Disc Ogre kind of reels back, then just like a fury envelops his face. And he starts thrashing around his arms wildly, using a legendary reaction to attack everyone near him.
Yeah, I had the feeling that was going to happen.
A
Ooh.
23 to hit Walter,
Oof.
a 16 to hit Richter,
Hey.
and a 21 to hit Crafts. Walter, as the fist hits
What
you...
happens to my little guy?
Oh, he's gonna hit your little guy then as well.
Cries,
Never
but it's
mind.
only fair.
What was
that? Now
Oh!
Hell!
Little guy!
Walter, when you are hit... wrong button. Instead of taking damage, you instead heal for 20 health as you watch the gauntlet on his arm glow as he strikes you with it, as the Cure Wounds spell is cast on you.
This is peculiar.
As for Nathan, he's going to beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Oh, that looks pleasant.
Oh, that is the wrong thing.
Oh boy, a D2? That like it's flipping coins at me.
He smashes you with 9 damage.
This is just bludgeoning.
Yes.
Ow.
Wait, so how much did I heal?
You
20?
healed 20 health.
Damn. I guess it's like a gauntlet of random magic or something.
Now that the effect has triggered, I can tell you, Rico knows how to work the Gauntlet of Life. And by making the Disc Ogre laugh in that way, he knew that the Disc Ogre would activate it. So when he hit you with it, he instead cast Cure Wounds instead of punching you.
Oh. Clever.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
The Disc Ogre is going to look over and realize that his hefty hit didn't do anything to Metal. In fact, it seemed to make him stronger. He'll just...
He just kind of
Cuts
cut
out.
out there.
Roars and cuts out.
basically. Roars in anger and confusion. Alrighty. And the Disc Ogre has reached a enraged state. He will now be attacking twice on his turn, but he cannot attack the same target. So, Disc Ogre is going to roll a 2d4.
I guess as a yeah, no, that's
Oh.
fine. No. I was thinking to myself, and I was like, wait, no, I don't have anything to do here.
Yeah, I'm like, you already got your stones on you.
Yeah. No. I did that last time.
Yeah.
I was like, can I do something else with a bonus action here? And then I was just like, oh, well, no, I can drink a pot. Never mind, I forgot. I keep forgetting that.
Would you like to drink a pot?
I would love to drink a pot. Please! For the love of God!
Would you?
Would I?
I will drink one pot. Sippy sip. If I can fucking type. Because I can't apparently. No, don't get rid of the space, you clown. I say to myself.
I'm also doing that real quick. Okay.
Yes. Nice!
Let's go, Minroll!
Let's go, Minrolls! That's my hit dice and now this. Let's go,
Let's go,
Minrolls!
Minrolls!
Very nice. Very nice.
As Kraft drinks the potion, Disc Ogre's going to let loose a guttural roar and then slam his hands down on both Mozilla Firefox and Kraft's.
Ah!
A 19 hit Lefox
Cries.
and a 23 to hit Kraft's. Dealing
Pain!
12 damage to Firefox. 4!
Hanging
Four.
by a thread.
Oh. 4!
And 8 damage to Krabs.
No!
Ew.
Good thing I drank the pot!
My little guy ain't looking so good.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
Nathan is side-checked by a zombie.
Ow!
Dealing 6 damage.
Oh! he just slumps over.
Rico's going to use this moment to also take a legendary action. As he strums his guitar, he kind of like plays a little riff and whatnot. And this ogre points and laughs, having knocked down crafts. He's and magic shoots off his off the fingertips of the gauntlet, healing you for 5 health as Healing Word is cast from the gauntlet. It's at this point the Disc Ogre is going to just look furious and turn to Rico. And then take a legendary action response to try and hit him, only to be blocked by Rico's guitar.
Dang.
Alrighty. Metal or Sumi?
Go ahead.
You know, I realized something. Oh wait, no, never mind. No interception from no interception from Walter could have saved me there.
Oh, great.
No. Like even if you did the interception, max rolling on your interception would not have saved me from either of those hits.
Oh, how much health do you have now?
I'm at
Like-
5.
Alright,
I'm doing okay.
I'm laying on the ground. I'm laying on the ground, but I'm at 5.
I'd like to go over to him and lay on hands.
Alrighty, how much are you healing him for?
How much is your cap?
15.
Max. Okay, then I'm gonna just dump all of it.
Or no, for level 2 it's 10.
No. He said my cap.
Yeah, like his HP. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
like his max HP. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
So him using all 10 of his would put me at cap,
Yeah.
topping me off. Thanks,
And I
friend.
forget, is that a bonus action on other people or was it an action?
That's a bonus action on other people, that's what I had ruled.
Okay. Cool. So how much movement did that take to get to him?
I was
5
right
feet.
next to you. Yeah, I
Okay.
was already next to you.
Crafts walks up, he's like, "Don't worry, brother, we got this." Flattened into a pancake.
Does damage. Looks over with a thumbs up. Just.
Okay. And then I'm gonna let's see, roll to smack this ogre. Well, like move, good, and then try to hit.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
You're all within melee range, so you can just turn and swing.
Okay. Oh, it's a 9.
With a 9, that is a miss. You hit the blubbery hide of the Disc Ogre, and it does not affect him. That's your action, your bonus action, your move. Thume.
Whoa,
Remember
it's
to
me.
move. It's you.
I don't think my fox is concentration, so I think I can do other stuff.
Correct.
Um,
The fox is your wild shape, which is a free thing entirely.
yeah. 20 feet away from me, right? Because I haven't gone closer.
Correct. 20 feet from you, 5 from the fox.
Okay. I'm going to try and angle a fairy fire to get him.
Alrighty. You're able to angle it, and can you choose the targets, or is it just everything in there's got to make the save?
Everything in the little cube. 20-foot cube. She's
Alrighty,
trying not to get anyone else in it.
you angle it to hit solely the Disc Ogre.
Yep, give me that dex.
His dex, of which he does his thing.
Disc Ogre instead decides to use his charisma for it.
Man, my fairy fire never works. I should just get rid of it.
No, it worked the first time you did it.
It didn't. It only worked on one zombie.
It worked on a door, too.
Yeah, a door and a zombie.
Fucking song.
Look at me, I got self-esteem.
Deep sigh.
Yeah.
You also, now that I realize it, light up the swarm of zombies on the right side.
Oh. I see. Well, that was my action. I guess my bonus action will just be to command Firefox to shoot.
Roll the shoot.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Alright. Where's my little guy shoots? There it is. Shoot, little guy. 19.
With a 19, you shoot some siege into the shoulder.
Alright. 3 damage.
Ugh. You deal 3 fire damage to the Disc Ogre.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. It rolls on down to Chloe. And Chloe, now being alone, she can kind of relax a little bit. Let's see. What would she be able to dump more into? Okay, computer, calm the fuck down.
Computer.
Chloe's going to use a bonus action to run her fingers across the tattoos on her arms and assume her Goro form. She'll take a 5-foot step forward, twirling her spear, and then thrust straight at the Disc Ogre's face.
Oh, reach.
You watch as the spear extends from her arm, striking the Disc Ogre. And with a 17, that is a hit, dealing... Actually, it would be a 19, but because X. Oh, bonus to damage, okay. And Chloe deals 8 damage to the Disc Ogre. Disc Ogre's looking rough at this point. And Chloe ends her turn. Rolling back around the initiative, over to Rico. Rico, now his guise has been basically just ruined. He's going to quickly take a step to the right, raise up his guitar pick, then slam it down. You hear a boom as Rico's guitar casts Thunderwave. So, with that, the Disc Ogre needs to make a Constitution save. And he shall... critically fail it,
Yikes.
taking 3d8 thunder damage. And he kind of staggers forward a little bit as he's nailed in the back. Then Rico flicks his finger, and let's see, what is this? Rico flicks his finger over to metal and gives you a bardic inspiration. You now have a 1d6 you can add to your attack roll. And that's Rico's turn.
Alright.
Lair action goes off once again as the Disc Ogre raises up his hands in a fury and slams them together, summoning in 2 more zombie minions.
I like how we're all kind of just hoping once he goes down they'll stop.
Yeah. That's
Richter, you're up.
usually how hordes go, and I'm hoping for it.
Usually, I mean, even if it doesn't, they're all like one hit anyways.
True. And I have a thing that can help with that. Actually, so does Sumi.
Loads
Okay.
gun with malicious intent.
Well, I was gonna say I was just gonna say I'm gonna cover it. I was gonna say I was just gonna cover a bunch of them with acid.
I'm gonna do Life Drinker. Wait, no. Yeah, I'll do Life Drinker.
Yeah, he's still mad. He's still hankering.
Aw, the general and his
18.
boss are working together.
With an 18, you slash across the Disc Ogre's chest. Roll damage. That's
7.
7 slashing.
And 2 necrotic.
2 more necrotic.
And can I do a bonus, my bonus action to try to taunt him?
Alrighty, roll
Would that be intimidation?
intimidation or performance.
Yeah, to taunt it would be like an intimidation or performance.
Okay, they're the same anyways, so.
It could technically be a persuasion depending on how you do it.
And Disc Ogre will roll insight against it.
21.
Disc Ogre got a 6. He will now focus his attack on you.
Come on, big guy. You want to try to hit him? I'm the better target.
Disc Ogre takes that as a challenge. He will be dumping both of his attacks into you.
Fine by me.
Alrighty. And after Richter is Crafts.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm gonna yell to everybody. He's on me now.
Phenomenal. Keep him right there, and I'm gonna like channel an actual spell slot, some of my actual energy into another inflict wounds.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Right there. Boop. Sorry, I'm making sure to check it off. 15.
With a 15, you hit the Disc Ogre. Roll damage. With a
Ooh.
20 damage, Disc Ogre staggers back. And how do you finish the Disc Ogre?
I'm gonna put a hand on him, and when he staggers, I'm gonna keep pushing my hand in, and just like let it wither through him until it comes out the other side.
And it cut me out, thank you. Thump. He falls over, dead on the floor. Rico sighs with relief and stops playing.
I'll pull
I'm
my
gonna
hand.
put,
Oh,
Ew.
I'm gonna look over to Rico and go like, I don't know what that music was, but it was quite nice.
thanks.
Are you all right?
I'm tired.
I bet.
Yeah, how long have you been here?
I lost track. Day and night tends to cycle pretty similarly.
Fair enough.
We were sent here to retrieve the gauntlet. If you wish to come back to town.
Yeah, we'll have your back. As I look at the gauntlet and kind of just like tug on it.
I'm gonna get down on it. I'm gonna crouch down and see.
Craps is a 13 hit.
A 13? Nope.
You watch as the zombie minion takes another swing at you.
Ah!
Kill it!
Kill it!
Panic.
One swings at Richter.
Okay.
Does a 16 break?
No.
All right. There's still some on the dance floor.
And swings at Crafts again.
Ah!
Does a 12 break?
Also negative.
Alrighty.
I'm still at a 16 here.
Disc Ogre is down, but that does not mean the fight is over. Rico was able to relax and stop trying to distract the Disc Ogre.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Alrighty. After all that, Metal or Sumi?
Go ahead.
Metal. Metal. Walter.
What?
The Disc Ogre has been slain, but 3 zombie minions remain.
Oh.
They all have 1 health, so you just need to hit them once.
Okay. Move the nearest one. Go to smack.
The one that just attacked Crafts. With a 15, that's a hit. You smash the zombie. That is minion number 3. Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Fumi!
Yo, it's me. So we're just going after zombies?
All that's left are the zombie minions. The ones that are on the dance floor are kind of just ambling about, confused.
Okay. How far is the closest one?
From your fox, 5 feet. From, you, 20. Or 15.
Okay. She'll move over and swing at one of the zombies with her scimitar.
Roll it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love caps. Aggressive roll. 23.
With 23, you cleave through the zombie.
And then she'll use her bonus action to command the spirit to shoot at one. Fire!
Alright. Fire!
Literally, fire!
Fire! Fire the fire! Shoot
Which
fire!
will be 23! Let's see it again!
It shoots a fire seed and torches the zombie minion, and now encounter is over. Riku's gonna kind of look around you and go, "So are y'all from Gearton?"
Yes, we are.
He's gonna kind of like look at each of you and go, "Well, sure, an odd bunch, but
We get that
Hey,
a lot.
do you happen to know like a really, really hot-headed guy?"
You mean Wilfred?
That's the asshole.
Alright.
I
Me
pull
and
out
him-
my
know about
notebook. I pull out my notebook and look at it. Just like weird dots connecting that aren't connecting. I'm like, he's the colon now? Question mark.
No, you already had that he was a colon before.
Can confirm.
No,
Can't-
no. I thought it was Wilfred calling Elager the colon.
Yeah, but somebody
Yeah,
also
then-
he also called himself an asshole.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, I used to be partying with him and this super sweet snake lady before, he motions to himself being a undead like Richter.
Understandable.
Yeah, so I initially wielded that gauntlet, and turns out if you die while wearing it, it brings you back the next day perfectly fine.
Okay.
Well, that's useful.
Why
But
didn't you head
there's
back to town?
because I didn't wake up wearing it. Yeah, I woke up to the disc ogre kind of dragging me by the arm out towards the swampy area. And he kind of lifts up his sleeve to show there's stitching right across where his arm is. One nasty yank later, and I no longer wore the gauntlet.
Hmm.
I'm a beer back.
Alright.
Well, Wilfred has taken up a sort of mayor role. Has casino.
I knew he would. Wait, there are more people there now?
A whole town.
Oh, damn.
Kara runs an inn.
How long have I been gone? Ugh.
She shrugs. We should
No,
get
I mean,
heading
they said
back
it-
now.
They did
Last
say
I
it
was
has
there
been
were
a
only
while.
like 8 or 9 of us.
Yeah, it's grown
And
a
it
little
seems
bit.
you'll have a lot to catch up with.
Ugh.
Now we should get
and-
going while the night's young.
So
I'm gonna
who's
go ahead and I'll grab the gauntlet.
already? As you grab the gauntlet, I will need to pause for a second, as I want to wait on Metal to get back.
Back.
Welcome back. You walked away at the worst possible time. Okay.
Sorry.
So 2 items now become available as guaranteed loot. Y'all unfortunately rolled badly and don't get a 3rd item. The first item you get is the Gilded Arm of Life. It is a legendary item requiring attunement. Originally worn by the self-proclaimed zombie king, quote, air quotes, Rico the Undead Bard. This artifact grants the user to cast a level 2 Cure Wounds twice, or for 2 charges, or a Healing Word for 1 charges. It has 5 charges in total, and they reset after a long rest.
Hmm.
And the second item is called Rico's Booming Bass. This is a magical great axe. It's a magical bass axe wielded by King Rico, the Undead Bard. This axe is capable of blasting out heavy riffs, or swinging with mighty blows. This great axe allows you to cast the Thunderwave spell at 2nd level 3 times a day. It recharges at dawn.
I see.
So, like, Rico's just giving up his axe?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are we taking his weapon?
This is loot for the party. Rico has his own stuff.
Oh, so this is like a spare thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I am a collector of unique weapons, but I don't want to just take the weapon. And I think the gauntlet should go to Crafts, assuming.
I can definitely do something with the gauntlet.
It's a legendary item. Don't take it apart.
No, I'm not taking it apart. I can attach it to something.
You know, that sounds very wrong if you say it like that, but...
As you are reaching down to pick up the gauntlet, Rika will say, I do want to warn you that it is a bit finicky. Let's just say whoever puts it on's not taking it off for a while.
Okay, then I'm gonna look towards the group. If anyone
Well-
wants it, they can go ahead and take it.
I mean,
I'm not
I can
really a healer.
I mean, I can definitely use it. Come to some other stuff out of character. Technically, at some point, they won't be able to rip my armor off of me. My armor will become skin-like.
Rip skin off.
It can't. It literally just says it's irremovable.
Well,
It's irremovable. Takes your skin.
so either Sumi or Crafts. Who wants?
Or Walter, since he's a paladin.
Or Walter, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
just
Walter.
think that I'm like the only person
I
that
have
really
removable arms.
That is true. He does, in fact, have removable arms.
Well, I think the only person that it wouldn't be good on is me because of like it would take whole action and all that.
Yeah.
It also has Healing Word, which is a bonus.
Oh,
You
Which-
could cast Healing Word 5 times, or a level 2 Cure Wounds twice. With the 5 charges you have available. Or you could just mix it up and cast Cure Wounds once and Healing Word 3 times. It's your call.
Okay.
And
Then,
so it's okay. So it's just 5 charges, but one costs 1 and the other one costs 2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Because
I mean, hey,
one's cast at level 1, the other one's cast at level 2.
I mean,
Okay.
I do have healing built into me.
do we
Like,
just
I
want to
can
like
also
yank
heal.
the side above the table? Because I feel like all of us could use it.
Oh, and I also will say above board, the NPCs cannot wield the artifacts.
Hmm.
Assuming
Okay,
he's not
so-
interested in wearing it.
I am definitely, truthfully.
Well,
That bonus
I mean-
action sounds good.
It is a bonus action.
So who all am I adding to this?
Well,
cheese?
your bonus. Remember what you're going into. What you're going into.
What I'm
Richter.
going into, my maneuvers that I've picked, only one requires a bonus action
Oh, okay.
that I've picked so far. So I don't need that. And besides, I'm not going to spin that. I'm not going to spin my superiority dice every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have 4 when I start out, and I
Gotcha.
don't gain. I only gain like, and I'd only gain 2 more by level 20.
Hmm.
So I got to be careful with them. So so I'm down. So I'm putting my name in. I'm putting my name in the hat for this one.
Alrighty. Who else?
I'm willing.
Metal?
Huh?
Did you want to throw your name into the pot to wear the Gauntlet of Life?
Hmm.
It's basically another healing source for you, since you're a paladin.
Yeah, it's kind of up to you. But for me and Crafts, who don't really have any healing built into us,
Right. So
I do.
So
What you
I
do?
feel like
Yeah, I'm a wizard caster. I have cure wounds.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Then I'm the
Yeah.
only one who can't heal.
I haven't
himself.
used it. Yeah, I can heal myself and others, and of course I can upcast it later. That whole shebang. But I mean, I have many spells that I can use, and I've been swapping out every now and again.
Okay. Well, no. Then we'll just leave it at the hat. Pull it
Yeah.
out the hat.
So is that a
Yeah, I'm
yes or no
good.
for you? Okay.
I'll pass.
Alrighty. Death Drusilla decides, and she chooses the undead, Richter.
Ah, Sariktar.
The Gilded
Man,
Arm of
I
Life
You
is
was my
yours.
friend.
I'm getting all the loot from these battles.
You want?
I mean, there's also the axe. So I don't know.
Walter.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, I'll let anyone else choose the axe as I slowly put the gilded arm thing onto my right arm.
And this is where I cut you off. As you reach down and place your hand upon the Gilded Arm of Life, all four of you are suddenly blinded by a bright light as I turn off this unfitting ass music.
Ah, my sensory organs!
You are all blinded by a brilliant flash of light, and when it fades, you kind of look at yourself and you appear rather ethereal, as you are now within a library.
All four of us?
Inside, yes, all four of you. Chloe and Rico are not there.
Hmm.
Before you, you see a female figure dressed in purple robes, wearing a large crescent moon mask over her face. She has a mountain of books around her as she's sort of like going over, writing down notes and whatnot.
Stairs.
And good.
I was just gonna say, hello?
As you open your mouth to speak, nothing comes out.
Does this figure look familiar?
Nope, you would not have met them.
Oh, that's a relief.
As you are trying to interact with the moon mask woman, you realize that this is more of a vision that you are reliving. The moon mask kind of looks a bit stressed as she puts her hands on her head and kind of her mask. Just kind of sits there looking down at the papers when a man wearing an orange robe and a sun mask walks over to her and sort of like bends down asking, "Do you need any assistance with anything?" She nods and holds up her papers, not speaking. And the sun-masked individual nods, goes over, grabs a book off a shelf, and hands it to her. As she reaches up to take it, their eyes both lock, and the vision ends.
Okay.
And you're back within the mausoleum. Rico's kind of just like waving his hand in your face like, "Hello, anyone there?"
Oh, what?
Did you just black out or something on me?
Do you not see that?
See what?
Okay, that answers that. We just saw like something like a vision. I'm gonna turn
Vision,
towards
huh.
the party and be like, could that have been Luna?
No, the body didn't look right.
Well, the only form you've seen of Luna is skeletal. You do not know what her
Oh,
living form, I guess, looks like.
I see. I thought that the proportions didn't look right. Okay.
The proportions kind of just looked like a random female.
I see. Retcon that, I guess.
Okay. I'm just gonna like shake my head and then finish grabbing the gauntlet.
Do that. Like rubs
I don't
eyes
know
like
if I should do a history or a religion check on that.
History, religion, or insight.
What would insight be?
wisdom.
No, I mean, what would I be doing with insight?
Trying to see if you recognize the figure.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll do insight.
That's like body. Insight is like body language, that kind of deal.
Do they move like a sad old lady?
Does she move like a Jagger?
Yeah, you do an insight?
Yeah.
By the mannerisms of the figure, you are able to determine that, yes, you have met her before, and it appears that the mannerisms match that of Luna, but the body does not. It might have been her when she was alive.
So was I right?
Sumi's like thinking hard. She's like, well, it could have been her in the past. Perhaps. I mean, they had the same energy, the same mannerisms, touching their face, how they laid their hand.
And she did mention something about wanting to revive someone.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Metal?
And the mask.
Oh, and the mask.
Perhaps.
Yep.
To describe the mask in more detail, it's basically like, it's a circular mask that is purple, but with a crescent moon down it, and there are 2 eye holes in it.
Hmm. Hmm.
See if I can grab something for you. God, these masks are awful. Sort of like, I'm just gonna say fuck it and pick this one. I sort of seen a mask like it before, but I don't remember what from, so I couldn't look it up.
Perhaps.
Yeah, like that. And sun mask, his was literally just a sun in the same shape. Alrighty. And with the vision ended and y'all have returned, what do you do now?
I will.
Guess we'll get this stuff and get you back to town. I guess we go.
Okay. So I'll grab the gauntlet. Who's taking the Rico's? Who's taking the axe?
I can't wield it like straight up.
I can wield it, but I can't play it.
Out of character. It's not an artifact, so couldn't we just give it to someone?
True.
Anyway.
Correct.
Have Chloe
Perhaps.
play it.
Perhaps
you do not have to.
Else.
By the way, just to say, you do not have to be able to play it or be able to wield great axes to be able to use it. You can use it to cast the spells.
Oh, so it's like a focus.
It is both a focus and a weapon. You can use it for either. To
Gotcha.
add some usability. The only prerequisite I have is you have to be able to cast spells, which everyone here is able to.
Even I? Wait,
Yeah, because you took the gift to Goro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well-
if no one objects, I'll put my name in the hat for this one.
I mean, I'll go for
Well,
this one if
while
it
we're
just costs me to
deciding-
spellcast.
While we're deciding this, can we start heading back? So, like, out
Yeah.
of character
Okay, yeah.
while we're deciding this?
Okay.
Important question, though. Before I decide all this, Richter, did you put on the gauntlet?
I thought that whole
Yeah.
cutscene was because of that.
No, the moment
No.
he touched it, that happened.
Okay, yeah, I put on the gauntlet.
I
Put it
need
on
a
my
con
right hand.
save.
Alright.
Well, I mean, you have the pendant. That should help.
Yeah. And I actually have proficiency. Like proficiency.
Life Drinker really enjoying the Gauntlet of Life.
Just that gourmet shit. Mm.
Oh, Nick really failed.
With a natural 1,
But do you
As-
have Bardic Inspiration?
I
That
do have
won't
Bardic
help you.
Inspiration.
it's a
Aw.
crit fail.
Yeah, just a
Well,
quick
maybe
fail.
he wants to feel better about it.
Now save the Bardic Inspiration. Go ahead.
Bardic Inspiration will basically end as you're leaving. It only lasts 10 minutes at most.
Okay, well,
So, anyway, as Richter puts on the Gilded Arm of Life, his body is racked with a intense pain as everyone around him hears a sickening crunching of bone as the arm forcibly attaches itself to Richter, crushing the arm underneath.
Hmm.
And-
motherfucker!
And Richter falls unconscious.
Oh, look, I'm just full dead.
No, you're unconscious.
Oh, I thought it, like, not took all my HP.
No, the pain is way too much and it knocked you the fuck out. So, what Rico didn't realize and forgot to mention, the Gilded Arm of Life is cursed. By putting on the Gilded Arm of Life, it will instead replace the arm it is going over.
I am very glad that Sumi was not interested in it.
The only way to take it off and receive your arm again is by a remove curse. If you forcibly take it off, then your arm will return within 2d4 days.
Wait, you can feel pain?
I'm not ribeye, yes. You won't get that, but yes.
Well, who wants
Well,
to carry
yeah.
him while we go back?
I am
I can do
sworn
that.
to carry your burdens.
Most
Plus, I had it in the
sarcastic
back.
character in any game ever.
Plus, I hide
Alright.
in the back. If we do run into anything, you guys up front do your thing. I'll just cast spells. Or shoot my gun.
And so they start heading back to
Carry.
town.
To town.
Alrighty. As Richter falls unconscious, refresh your page. The Gilded Arm of Life was forcibly attuned to you.
Oh, sweet. Does that take up one of my attunement slots?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Cursed items, baby. And back out of character, who else wanted to put their name in the pile? I got Richter and Crafts for the booming bass. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. Yig has decided, Crafts, you shall receive the booming bass.
Splendid. I'll just put it on my back. Cool.
Alright.
Just stick
Puts
it
away.
on.
Bloop.
I will add it to your inventory real quick.
Who needs a bag when you can just stick stuff to your body?
No, just is carrying. Takes the base, puts it on my back, grabs Richter, puts him on my back. Keep that warm for me. Oh wait.
Rico, the booming bass is an attunement item, so.
Yeah, I know. I was expecting it.
Alrighty, and didn't you say you popped your potion of necrotic resist before the fight?
Correct.
Remember to remove that.
Yeah, I have it. I have it. There's a thing that you can click on that says that you consumed the charge. So I kept it in my inventory, so that I could, undo the charge later, once we go back to Terra.
Okay. She'll just refill it with a health potion. Or did you specifically ask for that one?
I asked for that one for this thing for going into the swamp because I was worried we would run into necrotic things. We did, but I never used it against the Nothic, and yeah, so that was just there. So I guess
Alright.
that'll be for something else at some other point.
As you all kind of pack up your things and whatnot, or as you kind of all get ready and whatnot, Rico will thank you and offer to go along with you back into town. You will only be able to take one DMPC with you, but Rico will follow you back into town. Since
I mean, we
those
already
are
offered to bring him back to town,
Yeah.
so.
He's going back to town either way, so.
And we don't even know if Chloe wants to go back to town. Let's go to
She
town.
said she'd follow us.
Oh, okay.
She said she'd follow you if you kept her away from, like,
Celestial.
people of light. So, like, paladins and whatnot who are kind of just, praise be, we're deaf to thee.
Yeah, so
She
keep her
does
away from
kind
the
of-
churches? Question mark.
She does kind of have a demon from Shadowfell inhabiting her body, so.
Yeah, he's vibing.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, she's
Richter,
gonna work with Kara.
Oh, music makes you lose control.
you lose control, bards. Let's go!
So how long does it take to get back?
3 days. Yeah, it took you 3 days to get here. It takes 3 days to get back.
I thought most of the days was just walking in an area, not cries.
No.
Yeah.
No, we were out. We traveled.
Okay. So
So would that mean long rested technically?
more than a long rest, it's a level up.
Yeah.
Pogs very hard.
Power.
Welcome to level 3, kiddos.
Now I have to decide
Yeah.
which path I'm going down.
All right, power spike, kiddos. What are we doing? Never mind. I already know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so what is everybody going? So we just know.
I am going. I am going arcane. Power armor. Armor specialist or armorer. Artificer. But right now, I'm sticking with this.
Alrighty. Chloe's going to take the level, then kind of look around, then walk over to crafts. And she's going to hold up what appears to be a oddly shaped rock.
Wait, who's this?
Chloe walks over and holds
Chloe?
up an oddly shaped rock to you.
Oh, what you got there?
It's a gift.
A gift. I guess I'll grab the rock.
As you grab the rock, you can feel it. It's kind of like sticky as if it's trying to hold itself onto your skin and whatnot. As Chloe gives you her talisman. She is taking the Pact of the Talisman.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that can attach just to my armor.
And seeing how the fight went, Chloe is going to take... Or she's going to ask what spell should she take next. Should she try utility or damage or what? Kind of like asking aloud, talking to both Goro and the party.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I can get 2 spells I really want. Hee hee. What was she asking? Utility or what?
Should she take utility, damage, buff, debuff? Is there something she's asking, is there some spot that you want her to try and fill?
Honestly, a debuffer would be great. But
Sumi's fine with whatever she picks.
Anybody else?
Yeah. I think we've got our sections covered and everything. I think she's free to adapt as need be. Debuffing, sure, that works. Certain marks could also work. I know that since she's a warlock, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you have
she
figured
has
out,
that.
Chloe is a hexblade.
Yeah, she's a hexblade warlock. So she has access to a lot of marks as a hexblade as well. Although
I forget, does casting something as a ritual take a slot?
no. It just takes 10 minutes to cast the spell. But you get to cast it as a ritual and it costs no spell slot. It just takes you 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Unless it says otherwise. Like some ritual spells, it's like, oh yeah, you can cast this as a ritual spell. Oh, how long does it take? A day. Like, what? It goes, also, you can't cast it normally. It just takes a day, and it's a ritual only. Which are very few and far between.
Chloe's going to smile and nod as she takes the level. Rico, I already had at level 3, so I don't have to worry about that. And I can tell you, since you're with Rico now, he'll explain some of his abilities and capabilities to show he's not totally, he's not dead weight. Rico is a glamour bard.
Oh.
Let me just long rest these fools. Rico is a glamour bard, and in terms of spells, he is entirely on utility. His only damage source is Thunderwave.
Man, I didn't get
And
much for
Thunderclap.
my class, but boy did I get a lot of good spells. And like
Also,
class spells.
Also, I realized something. I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll take this base with me. Gets the base, levels up, chooses armor. Congratulations, you get one of your armor spells is magic missile, and the other one is thunderwave. Me, oh.
Well, now you can cast Thunderwave at level 2 for free 3 times a day.
Yes.
Let's see, who else do I need to level up?
Okay. If we're just going ahead and talking about it, if that's okay with you, Paul, if you're done talking. Just talk about our classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that's what I'm forgetting.
I just went ahead and went with Battlemaster. As much as I want to play a gunslinger, I don't think it fits Richter. So I'd rather play with something that fits Richter than something that I'd rather want to play. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't mean it like that, but I want to play Richter the way he should be played.
I mean,
it's my character and all, so.
I feel like it'd be more fun, like, you play it the way you want, and then find a way to make it work. Sort of towards, like, the way that you perceive that they should, like, the role is, or, like, how they should play, you know?
Yeah, and honestly, I can still be a Battlemaster and still use guns. I just won't gain immediate proficiency with it. Like, because the only thing that, like...
It's not really, all that nice to just forsake what you want to do just to, like, try to fill a role, or, like, fit into a role, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, one thing is that our team is kind of balanced right now to where we have 2 frontliners and 2 backliners. So...
And Chloe's here, too.
And, yeah. And...
A glass nuker.
Yeah, basically a good middle ground. So, I don't really want to ruin that by, like, trying to be, like, a ranged
compromise
fighter.
And, like, be both.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Find a way to be a tanky ranger or something.
I kind of like Battlemaster. I can still fight with a gun. I just won't gain any special benefits. Anybody else have any thoughts? Or
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you can come up with stuff to build, like make, gear-wise. That would support that balanced playstyle.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. See, like if I went with like the gunslinger, I could still like be a smith and all that, and still work with them. I just don't know.
I did say you could hold it for the time being.
Yeah, but I just really don't know how to make that decision. Okay, somebody else go ahead. I'm gonna.
So I can be. If I get better armor, I can now just be a very annoying frontliner.
Wait,
Now.
really?
Yes, so I have 2 armor modes, Infiltrator, which is a ranged sneaky mode, which I get a 90 to 300 foot range lightning launcher, 1d6 lightning, and if I hit the same target twice, it deals another d6. And it counts as a simple ranged weapon, and that's just a part of me. I get powered steps, which makes me move 5 feet more, and have a dampening field, increasing my stealth. And it also, if I'm wearing armor that gives disadvantage, the dampening field gets rid of the disadvantage from heavy armors. So I can wear heavy armors and not be weakened by them. And then whenever I want, I can switch to the Guardian mode, which is, if you guys saw the character themes, the Berserk song that I posted, I'm like, that's the song I chose for melee mode. Guardian is melee mode. Instead of a lightning launcher, I get 2 melee fists that scale with my intelligence. And every time I hit a creature with these thunder gauntlets, they get disadvantage on attack rolls if they attack anybody else but me.
Magnetic punch.
And then Guardian mode also has defensive field. As a bonus action, I gain 10 hit points, equal to my level, equal to my artificer level, and oh, okay, and I can use it a number of times equal to my proficiency. So currently 2. I can do it twice. Also, I also got tools of the right tool for the job. So I have proficiency in heavy armor now, tools of the trade. So I can wear heavy armor and get no negatives from it. Because if I make that armor my power armor, my armor model, my arcane armor essentially becomes skin to me. And I can wear any armor no matter how low my strength is. And my armor also becomes a spellcasting focus. And my armor cannot be removed from me if I do not allow people to remove it from me. And it'll only come off of me if I die.
Alright, you boys, you heard him. It's time to kill him.
So I can do a lot of things now.
So, like, would you want to be frontline?
I mean, I can absolutely be frontline, and I'll just be meleeing with my bare hands, dealing d8s that scale off of my fists, and because they're d8s that scale off of my fists, I can keep certain enemies off of you guys. So if I go frontline with somebody, I can keep things trying to attack me. And if I start spending money if you guys want me to start spending money on armor, so I can, do my new job as a melee mode, if you guys want me to, then I can do that absolutely. Or I can stick with the infiltrator mode, which makes me move a little bit faster, and I can just focus on ranged weaponry. And I guess I can also switch to more melee spells, because as an artificer I can switch my spells.
Okay.
I am highly adaptable, if it wasn't obvious.
Oh, my knee.
Also, if I do upgrade my armor by getting new armor, if I get new armor, I can immediately buff it.
Alrighty. So I ask this to 3 players here. I ask this to Metal, I ask to Richter, and I ask to Sumi. Can I narrate what happens when you level up?
Sure.
Sure.
Go right ahead.
So, that night, you are all gathered around the campfire. I'll start with Metal. Metal's kind of doing some maintenance on himself when he kind of looks down at his shield and then just sort of tries to lock it in as per normal, but can't quite fit in. So he instead takes off his shield, pops out his wrench, and just kind of digs in his arm a little bit when a sort of stand for it pops outwards. And as he's kind of looking at his arm, he closes his fist and brings down his arm, and an energy shield forms in front of him. As he's like messing with the energy shield and whatnot, he kind of reaches behind his back because he also feels something sort of like adjusted back there, and he can feel the startings of what could be a thruster.
Ooh.
As you take your Oath of the Crusader.
Hell yeah.
As for Richter, Richter's sitting there kind of looking between his weapons, trying to decide all these options he could take, all these solutions. But watching Crafts in the battle, that was inspiring to him. He decides to take up the gun and do some practicing with it, following Kraft's instructions and whatnot, and he decides to become a gunslinger. Twirling the pistol in his hand, he thinks he has a better understanding on what would happen. As for Sumi. Sumi is looking at basically her inner self, self-reflecting, taking a couple new spells, and she feels a bit of a sharp pain behind her. As she turns and looks, you all watch as a second tail sprouts from Sumi. She is now a 2-tailed fox.
Smiles.
Oh.
As for Crafts, would you like me to narrate that as well?
Yeah, if you wanna.
As Crafts is training Richter and whatnot, he feels a little, stiff. Like something's not quite right. After some stretching and extending far beyond human reach, because Slimebo do Slimebo things, Crafts kind of, takes a peek at his skin and realizes he can now harden it into a sort of armor for his body. Something that can defend him far greater than before, as he takes the Armorer subclass. And Sumi updates her picture with the 2-tailed fox.
Nice.
Welcome to level 3.
Yep.
Things to
You
be
guys
done,
were
you
right.
know.
I just needed to follow what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
D&D is all about having fun. If your idea of fun suddenly changes, so be it.
Yeah. And if
Why
you
do you
wanna
think
start doing
Rise
something-
is the abomination he is?
But he's having fun with it.
What happened is we got to level 3, then the campaign dropped off. I forgot what build I was going with and said, fuck it, he likes weapons. I like weapons. More weapons. Why on God's green earth I never took Hexblade is a question I have yet to answer.
Well, it would also depend on what the heck are you going to patron with.
Hexblade is you make a pact with your weapon.
Oh.
Literally, you make a pact with your weapon, and a spirit of Shadowfell inhabits it, granting you strength.
Well.
Just curious. Are we still going or ending off?
We can wrap it up here. With
Could-
your party as large as it is, and with Rico alongside you, you will not be provoking any encounters for the trip home.
So we can end when we get to town and then pick up from there? Or...
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
pause once we
Alright.
get to the gates of town? Or we settle
Uh,
in for the night at the inn?
As you return and whatnot, you return at nightfall, all heading to the inn as Rico decides to stay outside of the town. He says he'll meet you in the morning instead.
Okay.
Fine by me.
And for the last thing of the night, before I totally wrap up, I need everybody to roll an insight check.
Oh,
17.
23. Not 20.
Van just go. "King!"
It's like, I
Um,
So
know
much,
every...
if only I'd gone first, I could have had a dirty 20.
And because, okay, so Richter would notice this and be able to explain to the group. When Rico was playing music, you noticed that there were female vocals in it. And those were not just for show. Someone else was in the room with y'all, but you were unable to notice her voice. Or you were unable to notice anything but her voice.
hmm.
If you
Manly
want
sounding woman.
If you want a specific song on where you heard it,
I remember
would
it was
be-
like one of the beginning ones.
no, there were songs about it, but the one where the woman's voice was heard was DOTAB.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
Hmm.
Here, I can get the timestamp for you. Alrighty, here's the timestamp. And someone was in the room with you. As to who or where, you haven't the slightest idea.
Well, that's weird.
Oh, I see.
Okie dokie.
And I guess it's time to retire for the night.
It indeed
Yep.
is.
Assuming has a specific place she's going.
I also wanted to go somewhere,
Yeah.
but
The hell? No, I mean, what?
that's
Not
later.
yet.
Having
no,
a
not
scan? No. Anyway.
Chloe will follow you back to the inn since y'all are watching out for her, and she'll take a spare room down at the end of the hallway, preferring to be by herself when she sleeps. Or her and Goro.
I see. Anything else before we wrap up?
That's all, folks.
Alright.
So, yeah. Hope y'all had fun fighting the Disc Ogre and almost getting one-shot by a crit.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
Oh,
It was
The
Fine.
goblins did more.
There was fine. Me who min rolled on healing twice.
Min
It's
rolled on
fine, it's
healing and got
fine.
slapped into the ground after Richter re-rolled a insta-kill crit.
Guys, it's fine. It's okay. We're fine. Don't
Or
worry.
wait,
No,
no.
the crit was
Fine.
only 20. The crit was only 19.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the crit was 19. I forgot you had 25 health.
I had
Somebody
25.
fucking down.
I had 24 plus 5.
Yeah. Brought him down to 10 in one hit. It's like, oh.
Goodbye, life.
Goodbye, second chance.